Either now or in a couple seconds, brace yourself, Red Muffler Man. We're going to be live on the internet.
No way.
People can see and hear us from their home, like television.
I always told my mom I was going to be on TV. She never believed me.
I'm trying to think. I don't think I've ever been on actual TV. I've been on local TV.
I was interviewed at San Francisco Comic-Con, and then they threw out my interview.
Kino. I was interviewed at New York Comic-Con, and they threw out my interview and just kept my girlfriend's because she was cosplaying as a cute character, and they were like, yeah, that one's better.
Damn. You and I both just got the short end of the national news stick.
Damn. All right, let me boost you a little bit. It looks like you're a little bit quiet in my end. Hold on.
What? There we go. I mean, it's me, so knowing me, it's going to be like, I'll be super loud, and then all of a sudden I'll go back to being normal, and then I'm going to blow out everyone's ears again, and I'm going to love it.
It's going to be a whole thing. How's it going, everybody? Can you hear Red Muffler Man? Does he sound acceptable to you? At the volume that the music is going right now, is he listenable? Is he tolerable?
I mean, I'm never tolerable. You roomed with me at Frosty Faustings.
True.
You know I never wear matching socks.
You are bold of you to say that you are the intolerable one in that room relationship. I like to believe I was the bigger gremlin of those situations.
I had a blast just getting to talk with you on our little mini casting couch that we had where we just
Please do not tell people on the internet that we had a casting couch in the hotel room. You can't do this to the gamers.
I apologize.
The information has left our control. All right, let me just make a tweet here real quick. Going live with this week's beginner bracket with, regrettably, at Red Muffler Man.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry, fellas. Just stars aligned, and I'm here again to talk about anime and hopefully give some pretty good takes on visual novels.
You say that, and yet all of the VNs that I've given 10 out of 10s to, you have not read a single one.
I am getting ready to start Muramasa real soon, okay?
Very exciting stuff. Wait, hold on. I don't know why you're still a little bit quiet. Oh, wait, you know what? It might be. Hold up. I just remembered how OBS works because it's dumb.
Oh, yeah, you have to up the levels in OBS because it will, like, crunch them down.
There we go. Okay, so now Red Muffler Man should be quite a bit quieter, right? Or quite a bit louder, right, everybody? Like, now he's a lot more hearable. No, I have to...
Am I? Am I really?
I have to gain OBS itself in my volume mixer. Dude, I'm so excited for you to read Muramasa. Holy smokes. What a good read.
No, I'm going to start it once I get the first little inkling of free time, and then also escape the fact that the Steam Deck is fucking great and just lets me emulate everything on the face of the planet.
True. These are true facts. This is what it does. Truth be told, I don't know if I'm just getting old and grumpy or whatever, but like I'm less appealed by the fact of being able to like play something in my hands in a very tiny screen. It's like I'll wait until it's on a bigger screen. It's okay. I can put up with it.
Oh, you see, I'm still a Nintendo DS pilled. If I can take something portably with me, I'm just like, I'm about it.
True.
If I can put it up on a big screen afterwards using the same device, it's a bonus.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and make that their lobby. Hi, everybody. Hope you're doing good. In case you have no idea how the hell you just wandered in here, my name is Solid Bones. I'm joined here by the illustrious, the one-of-a-kind, the scary, the tumultuous Red Muffler Man. Red Muffler Man, how are you doing today? You're going to introduce yourself again, by the way, in case we get raided by a certain somebody.
Oh, you know what? Understandable. Hello, everyone. I'm Red Muffler Man. I am currently turning off my my mods for Guilty Gear Strive, because otherwise Eno would be invisible and the forced level would be a green screen. So I need to make sure that I can actually see in case people play Eno.
Was she just invisible for a gag, or do you just refuse to look at her?
You see, I make machinima. And sometimes you want to have a camera angle of a single character, and then that means sometimes Eno has to just go invisible.
True, I feel it.
The machinima days have taught me well in that you can make movies with stupid stuff. But yes, hello, I'm Red Muffler Man. I make funny voices and I like to yell on the internet. How's everyone doing tonight?
Looks like we're doing pretty good. Let me just we'll check one or two things. Yeah. You just noticed my profile picture isn't a skeleton anymore. It hasn't been a skeleton for a while. I think since the Evo, I decided to slightly standardize myself and make my actual profile pictures on things my face. Just because, I don't know, it seemed like the thing to do, didn't it? I think there's a big argument for whether or not your picture is a cute little thing. I still use a skeleton for the Discord avatar. That's the old Noi skin art. Shoutouts to Noi, who plays Justice, and as a result, I won't compliment him anymore.
I was gonna say that for me personally, the way I see it is if Octopimp, famed voice actor for one Axel Low in Guilty Gear Strive, can get by on Twitter with still having his little octopus icon, then god damn it, I can still have my cool Gynax looking OC for my Twitter icon.
This is a slippery slope though, I feel, because yeah, there are some people who just have what you would call quote unquote terrible personal branding in terms of like they don't do the things that are recommended and it still works out, but I don't know if it's generally followable. Look, I didn't think too hard about it. I was like, yeah, it's fun to have a... Because I was pissed, because when I commentated Combo Breaker, I thanked Aiden for the big 7 months. Thank you so much, Aiden. And once I was done doing that, I looked at the photos after, and there was like one picture of me commentating at CB, and I was like out of focus in the background. And then Evo, I like explicitly asked, like, hey, if you get a good picture of me, I'll be really appreciative. And the photographers were like, hell yeah. So they got one, and I was like, sick. And now I have an actual like commentary picture. Because you know how it'd be, right? You're in one and you're out the other for a lot of people. And like, if they see your
that's totally
actual
fair.
face, right? Like,
this is also why I have like a mug shot where it's like, if I, truth to tell, if for some reason you ever see the Red Muffler Man booking a role in a video game, you will see that mugshot of me. I think I took this mugshot at 3 a.m. outside in the parking lot with my phone, and it just ended up looking really fucking good. And I've never taken a picture that good since.
Damn, the 3 a.m. back of the Denny's parking lot shot.
No, yeah, actually, I would straight up be like, yeah, this is my mugshot for everything. I put it on my resume, put it on my Facebook, my Twitter, my my WhatsApp, whatever.
I've never used a WhatsApp, and I still kind of basically don't know what it is, and I'm pretending to get through life, basically.
I think it's just a messenger app.
I'm pretty sure it is, too. I think it's just more... Correct me if I'm horrendously wrong. My understanding is that WhatsApp is a lot more of a thing immediately outside of my area of the world. Like, as soon as you leave either the northeast of the U.S. or just the U.S. in general, then it's all WhatsApp, but I feel like it's less of a thing by me.
Yeah, I think it's, like, meant to be something akin to, like, Snapchat, but I don't know, because I never used Snapchat either, because I was just like... I have Discord.
You say that, Red Muffler Man. How's your son from Silver this morning? Would you like some ibuprofen for your old man bulbous hips?
Well, I'll have you know, yesterday I happened to consume some very hot chicken, and then when I ended up waking up the next day, I ended up consuming some very lukewarm.
What a life you've
very
led!
Lukewarm. Oh God, what's the pink stuff called again?
Pepto-Bismol?
Yes.
Oh,
It's a very lukewarm Pepto.
My man just hit me with the lukewarm, and we were just like, yeah, chill.
I completely forgot what Pepto was called, and I feel so stupid.
Pepto is like top 10 good joke material medicines. It's like it's in the like Pepto-Bismol is up there. Robitussin is a classic one. If I don't like how something tastes, I always say this tastes like Robitussin. It's always like my immediate response. But like, yeah, these are the staples. Come on, Red Muffler Man, you got to have the joke.
Okay, so I've always kind of felt like a freak, right?
You are a freak, but go on.
Okay, well, yes, you know this. I wear socks of different materials. So people were always just like, "Wow, this tastes like cold medicine," and I'm over here in the back, always being like, "Wait, is that a bad thing?" Because I don't know what it is. The taste of cold medicine has always just kind of hit different.
I'm going to have to disagree with you on this one, although I haven't had liquid cold medicine since I was a wee lad. So it's not immediately on the dome. If you think Robitussin specifically tastes good, I'm going to scream because that...
No, not Robitussin. Granted, I don't think I've ever had Robitussin. I'm usually talking like the shit my grandma would have to give me that was always like prescription.
Yeah, I mean, that could be a bit different. It depends. I like, it's just going to be a lot of time like artificial cherry flavor. And for a lot of people, it's ruined, right? What's funny is that a lot of people growing up drank Metamucil and stuff, and so they like hate the what it is. And like, I've only started drinking it now in my old age. And I'm a big fan. I'm like, ooh, it tastes like orange juice. And there's so many people who are like, ugh, but it's like, I don't have that childhood gross association. So for me, it's like, yeah, it works. Which I feel like that's a lot of it.
That makes a lot of sense to me. Granted, I've never had Metamucil, but, you know, maybe one day that might be in my future. I'm only 30 right now.
You know, when you're a kid and you got to down a whole jar of Vaseline because your parents tell you to, I mean, and then you just, you know, the taste of Vaseline is ruined for the rest of your life.
I mean, to be fair, back when I was a kid, apparently I drank an entire bottle of hydrogen peroxide, so...
My man was a natural-born gamer.
Like, I love how that was one of the first stories my grandma ever told me. Was apparently one day I was like maybe 1 or 2, and my parents weren't looking at me for like 5 minutes. They come back and there's just an empty bottle of hydrogen peroxide and a small baby that is in a lot of pain.
That's terrifying, dude.
God, imagine being a parent in that situation with little baby muffler boy, and you're like, oh God, what the fuck do I do?
And you're like, someday this boy is gonna wear mismatched socks, and I'm not just talking the texture, I'm talking the material. That's the fate of this boy.
I'm so happy that my mother and father do not have to see that I consistently wear mismatched socks.
Sometimes I do. I've got like these very colorful Mario socks, and I'll like occasionally.
Oh, you got a Mario and Luigi shit, yeah.
No. I mean, they're like. I've gotten like 2 packs of these. My parents keep thinking it's a fun idea to give it to me on Christmas. They're just like old 8-bit Mario socks, and like I just have a ton of them. So those you can mismatch if they're in the same variety. That's fine. I think you only get freaky with it if you have like a wool sock and a cotton sock. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Then it's like, what the frick is going on over here?
I mean, to be fair, I'm not wearing socks right now. I'm actually wearing the little Pochita Chainsaw Man slippers.
Now that's some real game. I thought you were going to tell me, I'm barefoot right now. Here you go, Bones. Take a peek. And I was going to be like, no, Muffler Man. This is against at least one TOS.
Bones, I would not do that to you ever, actually. That's just cruel. We've only ever seen feet once on this stream, and I plan on keeping it that way.
True. Let's kind of just keep the high score at what it is. So just
yeah,
an FYI, everybody. Hold on. We're talking about medicine and feet and, you know, the regular conversational topics. As an FYI, the bracket should have just finalized in the last minute or so. Sigwin is going to be handling the logistics of the tournament in the background. If you are new here and you have no idea what's going on, keep your eye on the tournament channel in the SageM Discord for pilot directions by Sigwin. We're going to be picking 2 games per winner's round to stream. If you are not chosen to be on stream for a round, that means you can play that round, but then pause for the next one and wait until we find out who's playing that round on stream. Go that way. You drop down the losers, you get to play straight up until top 8. That's when we're going to pause, and then we're going to stream everything from top 8. If you have any question maroonies or anything like that, feel free to drop them in Twitch chat. Me and MufflerMan are happy to jump on you and answer you, but otherwise Sigwin is going to be the main captain in the background. I'm trying to think. What else is there? Make sure you follow our stage ban rules. There's only a couple of allowed stages in Strive because they make people's computers run like crap. And also just with the netcode over long distances, any amount of overload can be very bad. I think that's it, right? Anything else, my friend?
Only thing I need to bring up is shoutouts to Sigwin, who I got to meet at Frosty Faustings, as well as the rest of, like, a good chunk of the other boners. Real fan of those guys.
We did. We got to all hang out in the hotel room. We got to play frickin' some advanced variable GO2. MufflerMan hit me when he found out the one character that he was like, oh, she looks fun. And we are all like, she has an infinite. And he's like, what's the infinite? And we're like, light punch, light kick, heavy punch, heavy kick. Repeat forever. And when he actually hit me with it and did like 85% and killed me, you let loose the most otherworldly howl and cackle I have ever encountered in my life while you were dialect comboing this shit into me for 38 hits. It was the funniest thing I've ever encountered.
I'm
mind,
so mad
that
that I was
started-
not there when Jay was there.
It started with a dive kick where the first 2 hits hit me in the front, which I blocked, and then the third hit me in the back and crossed me up. And there was still enough hit stun that you were able to infinite me off of. That was a good game.
Oh my god. That dive kick is so screwed up. When do we get to stream that, Mr. Bones?
Well, that's the problem. The game doesn't have, like, net play or anything. And, like, you would need to... It doesn't have any sort of even ghetto workaround, really, outside of you, like, remoting into each other's computers and playing each other on Duck Station. Like, I don't know.
Oh, no, I wasn't saying that. What I'm saying is, I fly down to your place for a weekend, and we put on the longest advanced variable exhibition ever.
I mean, I proved that weekend that, goddamn, I could play that video game for long times. I think I probably played that game for a total of 18 or 19 hours that weekend.
I love how you played that more than anything else in Frosty.
Dude, I mean, it was the whole arc. We started playing, we were like, this game's kind of tight, and it ended with me beating up Jay, and we were just like, hell yeah, brother. Like, great arc. Open and close. We could theoretically parsec it, but that's, yeah. Okay, look, the second we're like, figuring out parsec for advanced variable GO2. Like, for me, this is just going to be this is the convention/tournament game. If we get together and someone has a mister, I'm going to be like, yo, advanced variable GO2. Apparently, they're going to have it at Combo Breaker. So if I'm at CB, I will definitely enter advanced variable GO2.
If I can find a way to get my mister with me without, like, fearing for the safety of my mister, because goddamn transporting that... I'm worried transporting both that, my computer, and my cat while I'm moving to Texas in a month. Like, moving things is scary, especially small computers.
Ship your cat, put the mister in the mail, and drive your computer down in a U-Haul. That's my analysis.
But he'll be lonely.
Oh, true. You're right. Your computer will be lonely.
And then there's my cat to talk about.
So I think we have our first couple people trickling into the lobby. I should be getting the knowledge from the powers that be, aka Sigwin, around who's playing in this first round in just a little bit, and then we'll actually be able to play some damn video games. Are you excited, Red Muffler Man, for the 43rd Guilty Gear Strive beginner bracket? So many of them.
Oh my god, that means that this bracket could drink twice.
Yeah, you can have 2 beers.
You can have 2 whole beers. You're only allowed 1 beer on your 21st, so that means you can have 2 whole beers. But no, I'm excited. I love video games, dude.
I don't, but I'm happy to be here regardless.
Are you one of those analog gamers? Are you just sitting around every week with your Guilty Gear Dungeons and Dragons session?
I wasn't sure what you were getting at with analog. I was like, is analog like ball and stick? Like how how analog are we getting in this analogy?
Well, I mean, I don't know. It's Soul Bad Guy casts Fireball. Speaking of Soul Bad Guy.
We do indeed have one Soul Bad Guy walking up in here. I gotta say, for the record, everybody, the reset on rating update has truly thrown our world into chaos. The numbers just don't mean anything anymore. Everyone has like 10 games, and they're rated as like the top 1 in the universe.
Oh my god.
So we're gonna have our first match. Our second match is gonna be Dolphin Force 1 versus Zay Zay. I just saw Zay Zay walk in. No, I'm thinking of Orca Force. I was like, isn't Dolphin Force the name of that one band? But no.
I can't tell if Dolphin Force 1 or Orca Force is a better name, personally. They're both really good.
Orca Force is like a band, and I think they did some of the music in name of series I've never played, No More Heroes.
Oh, did they?
It could be totally wrong.
They may have. I am really bad at keeping up with the names of creators. I'm just really bad as a creator, personally.
No More Heroes 3, as a matter of fact. Hey, I get some weird video game trivia noise. Okay, look at that, everybody. We've got our first match of the day stepping up to the plate. Is everyone excited for some beginner cup action? It's going to be Senshi versus Jomo.kin. I got Jomo-kin.
Hey, yo, as in like that Bishojo Senshi, Sailor Moon, that Kido Senshi, Mobile Suit Gundam, the Senshi third thing that you think that I would know in Japanese, but I don't?
Well, yes, very exciting. This is a Zato. Zato, one of the rarest characters in beginner brackets. Not just because he himself tends to be an uncommon choice, but also the Zatos, to be honest with you, tend to graduate. They tend to get to that top 3 as soon as they show up. So we will see where the gamers fall here. We see some opposed stuff. That's going to be a very fast burst.
Immediately catching the forward with the drill, and then IAD directly into, I believe that was jump H. I'm actually really bad with Zato buttons. I'm going to be real with you, Chief.
Senshi trying to just poke out against this. Nice 6P.
What a 6P.
Establishing some control. That was a gamer move and a half from Senshi. I don't know if they're in full control of this Ramlethal vehicle given that pressure.
Ooh, hold up. All right, YRC to keep the momentum going. Just maxing out.
Oof, ow, your
Doesn't care.
bones, but the jump in is going to connect, but that is not a combo into drill. I think you have to do Asian to drill. The 2Ps, not quite enough, but the little bit of the chip is going to work it out. This is a slobber knocker, Mufflerman.
Oh my god. Whenever I see Zato 2P, I get so happy. It's like, it's old reliable. You just crack it out. You're like, I don't know what to do. 5P, 2P. Zato knows what's up.
I like those 6Ps, right? It's important to condition yourself early to just be like, character in air, I 6P. Even there, you saw I got a little punished, but I still don't disagree with it overall, right? You want to make sure you'd rather do it than not.
Yeah, Senshi's actually getting some good mileage out of these 6Ps. Unfortunately, ends up running directly into a pose, but a good air counter hit. No confirm.
That air dash in was almost the sauciest combo any of us had ever seen, but unfortunately kind of petered out. But now Senshi's got to hold this pressure from Jomokin, gets the air hit, no pickup. That throw could have been disastrous.
Yo. No, not like this.
You know, Senshi, I'm a respecter. That was a very caveman way to use the sword. It's just like, the explosion will meaty. I respect it immensely.
Oh, just 6Ps, but just swooshes right over the 6P. All right, good match on the 5P. Looks like we might have gotten a little bit of stutter there.
Yeah, there seems like to be a little bit of crunch in this connection. That frog jumping up to try to hold it down. Senshi dashing in with a 2K, and Jomokin going a little bit high. Okay, you have to kill Senshi. Do some of that Zato thing.
Oh, we got the frog, no pickup.
Oh, dash
RC
under.
Side swap, but they burst out immediately.
Ooh.
All right, just trying to feel each other out. Sending the boy for the pressure.
Gonna use
the frog pressure continues.
No,
confirm. They actually blocked the with no punish.
Aw, dude, that was such a brain fart from Jomokin. That could have been the world. It was kind of awkward because they weren't gonna have Zato there in general, but Senshi is going to be able to take that first game. Yeah, we've got some factors at play here. We've got a little bit of what seems to be a bit of a crunchy connection, cooking it up on the online airwaves here. And we got some, there's like 2 ways to structure your Zato pressure, I think. There's half-ass and whole-ass. Now, I think half-ass is what you want to be, but whole-ass is you just go in, you spend the whole Zato gauge until you are done and out of meter, and then you try to just be dry as a bone Zato T-posing to assert your pressure. And we're kind of seeing that from Jomokin today.
I mean, I think whole ass is perfectly fine, especially if you have the meter to back it up, because it's one of those things which is like, you know, there are times where you just need to bust out your whole ass.
True. Sometimes you have to represent the ass to make the half ass a little bit scarier, but Senshi getting a very juicy confirm, and then Jomokin just walking into the sword.
Oh my god!
Bro.
Jomokin's having a bad day right now. There's this thing called Fusies, and they are not having any part of it right now.
Almost the raddest pickup ever. Jomokin is being very reliant on that, like, jump to the top of the screen air dash. A little bit of the mid-screen 6H action. Damn, the 2D still hit.
Senshi was doing really good that round, just keeping their space, keeping Jomokin out, and just playing beautifully that round.
The frog went wide, and then Senshi was hitting that far slash button, brother. They're playing some Guilty Gear Strive, and that 6P, exactly what they
Guilty
needed.
Gear Strive, that's 6P, though. Oh my god, more a bottle!
Heartbreaker, Dream Maker, don't you far slash on me? Okay, wait, hold up. Jomokin can be a gamer. Pose, saving his bacon right there.
Alright, Jomokin, are you about to show me that you're a gamer? You are not going to be a gamer, unfortunately.
Unfortunately.
It seems the cord has been pulled.
That's going to be all of the quarters out of you, Jomokin. Good job. Senshi's going to be moving on here. Jomokin's going to drop down to the loser's side. So a couple of quick stuff, right? First of all, Zato pressure. It takes a little bit, I think, for you to really get familiar with how you want to structure it, how you want to be doing those resets and things like that. I think something to pay attention to if you're learning Zato is watching Zato players and paying attention to what they do when they're out of Zato gauge, right? A lot of times what you'll see, like default easy thing, you run up throw, right? Why? Because when you throw, now your Zato meter is going to be recovering in the background. It's usually back by the time that they're up, right? You're a big Sailor Moon and Gundam fan? Oh, hell yeah, Senshi.
Let's go!
And we do have immediately our next match stepping up here. No rest for the wicked, Ft.RedMufflerMan. We have no time to reminisce. We must move on.
Oh my god, and we got British Dolphins. I'm a fan.
What? Oh, it's Axel.
Yeah, British Dolphins.
I was like,
Let's go.
Are you familiar with this May player? I was getting scared. I was like, oh no, crossplay to the EU.
Hey, yo, EU crossplay, my favorite crossplay.
There's going to be Zay Zay, the Soul player, versus Dolphin Force 1.
Oh, that was almost the sickest confirmed from the side of Zay Zay, but they're not sweating
Ooh.
it.
Oh my god, that was like, I think he actually would have died, right? Dolphin Force. Oh my god, keeping the pressure on. I've never been zoned in my life, and I don't intend to start today.
And confirm, and you're dead.
I love that combo so much from Zay Zay, because that is genuinely not difficult, and god damn, it hurts. Like,
it looks so cool, though. Oh, just poking out with the Whiff 5S, the bravery from Dolphin Force 1. Oh, they're not FDing Soul out, and they are going to be eating hell of damage here.
Yeah, not quite the
Chip
full
might be a
pickup.
factor.
Man, Zay Zay is holding 6 on the controller, and I'm a fan. You know, it's so funny. I was just a buddy of mine who's newer to fighting games in general was playing Strive, and he was trying to figure out how to play Soul. And I was like, you should just do like S into H more, and just like sometimes do H really late. And it's like, it's really hard to explain how easy that is to incorporate and how effective it can be. All you really saw there was just some delayed pressure into Bandit Revolver.
No, yeah, that
died.
was Frame Trap Simulator. Like,
yeah.
Straight up.
Yeah, Soul is really good at that. It reminds me, he's got that, like, some characters in Street Fighter 4 energy where it's just like, yes, there's frame traps. Everything he does, frame traps. You know, it's like every button code he had in that game was like +6 on block.
I was literally about to start talking about Cody.
Jawbreaker
Close medium punch.
Jawbreaker's the dumbest move I've ever, just, hey, and it's like +19, and it's like, thanks, I appreciate it. Anyway, Zay Zay is up 1 right now against Dolphin Force. Dolphin Force not able to really get that Axel pressure zoning. Did you see Zay Zay's patience there? Like, they're running in, but they're dash blocking. Yeah, they're uni-gaming out here. Oh, God.
Oh, we got the knockdown from the Bandit Bringer. We're going to see if we can get this going. We got some broken glass.
This is going to hurt so much.
Oh! You're dead! I thought they were going to get a knockdown setup. The knockdown setup is going to the next round.
No, dude, he wall splatted it with just, like, S. I was like, oh, my God, he's actually just dead.
Oh, my God. British people have no guts. Like, confirmed.
Now,
oh, my God, take 2!
This is going to be a knockdown situation again, but one throw could do it. Nice.
Oh, just jump heavy. Doesn't even get the time to burst. That's so unfortunate. Zay Zay taking it with a perfect.
Zay Zay showing the sheer aggression. That is that's the stuff that can be really scary for folks to deal with, just in terms of its frame trap simulator, and also, like, once you have a couple of offensive sequences in a fighting game where it's like, no, really, you just have to block here, it can get really frustrating to adapt to it and recognize you had to, right? There in that knockdown situation after that wall broke, there wasn't a goddamn lifeboat in the world that could pick you up in that situation. You were holding that JH, and yeah, that was going to be into more mix, right? But you had to block. Like, there was no other option on God's given earth, even if you had meter, because I think theoretically that should have safe jumped Axel Super. I don't think it's that
No,
quick.
it 100% safe jumps Axel Super. Then Soul would block first hit and then get full punish on the second. So it's just, no, you're dead. You have to block. And then that's the big thing about Guilty Gear, and like BlazBlue and Guilty Gear kind of taught me that, is when offensive options are very, very, very strong, you have to kind of recognize that, yeah, you know what? They're going to be able to safe jump me. They're going to be able to meaty me by throwing a gajillion things on top of me. Sometimes I just have to hold that, and I have to tell myself, don't try to press anything, just deal with it.
Yeah.
Hold back.
when you start to see some people implement like the weirder defensive options, like where they're backdashing in strange situations, it's usually a lot more nuanced than it probably initially looks. But the one thing I would say that's not nuanced Dolphin Force, I think a little bit of FD can go a long way in terms of trying to get people off of you. It seems like you were trying to rely more on buttons or jumping out in those situations, which can be very scary. Like Soul really, as unfortunately we saw, can make you explodinate for trying to jump out of his pressure. Like he actually exactly wants you to do that a lot of the time. He's explicitly trying to call that out. But overall, good stuff to Dolphin Force 1. They're going to drop down the loser's side of the bracket. And then next up, we're going to be having Rinchi versus While You Wait, who we had on stream previously.
Ooh, let's go.
The Eno player going up against the Biken.
Biken, really the Weebcup favorite character I have seen.
You know, I can't think of 2 reasons why. So instead of reflecting on themselves, they blame.
I'm the one that's supposed to make the bad jokes here, man.
Look,
you're taking my niche.
Bold of you to assume I would not explicitly call out Biken players
every day of my life.
I mean, Eno players might be in the same boat, really.
Yeah, but she's a cool witch. She gets a pass.
Yeah, she gets cool set play, too. I like this character a lot, actually. Also, like, her drip is phenomenal.
She dripped up. She got a guitar. I don't know what kind of guitar it is. Someone in chat's going to be like, oh, that's an Orden Redenbacher that is, and I have no idea. But While You Wait, going up here against Rinchi, the Eno Bike. And we've seen this matchup quite a few times here on the Beginner Cup bracket. I think some easy stuff to immediately point out that you're going to notice. Stroke against Biken is interesting because I think while it does go under... It does go under Kabari. A lot of Biken's pokes will smoke it, right? 2S, 2H will absolutely put a stop to it. Those are buttons Biken likes to hit. So we'll see. Kabari follow-up going to lead to the oopsie doopsie and Eno. No! A miss. That was a... You know... Okay,
that was definitely a wake-up super that turned into a wake-up 2S. But it's working out for While You Wait. Because now you got to wait on the mix-ups. No, you don't!
I'm shocked there was a gap there.
I'm also shocked.
That must have been like a frame.
Oh my god.
Jeez Louise.
That went from Biken being into control to While You Wait being in control to the biggest slobber knocker I've seen.
Yeah, we got the classic, the Street Fighter wake up crouch heavy punch into DP where it's just like, I know what this is. I see you. Oh no, this is gonna hurt like hell. Break the wall. But you're Eno, it's okay.
Oh my god, 6H? What are they trying to call out there? Maybe a delayed far slash question mark?
All right, some of the Eno set play stuff is working. That's going to be plus frames for days. No, I think you go in, right? I mean, I understand While You Wait because Rinchi has represented reversal.
Oh my god, he slid under though!
Oh! Dude, I feel like there are gaps where there should not be gaps, right? Like, people just be getting hit out here.
While You Wait might be waiting just a little too long for some of these things. I feel like you got to speed some of this up. You got to make sure that you represent that pressure and give them no gaps to escape once you set note on them.
Dude, Rinchi,
at least for the level 0.
Rinchi they're seeing the space between air molecules here. Like, they just, if there's a frame, they're taking it. Skyper, thank you very much for playing. I'm glad you did. If you went 0-2, everybody, if you're already getting knocked out, I hope you know that I love you personally, and I hope you had fun, and I hope you learned something, and maybe go play some casuals, or just watch the rest of the tournament. In some ways, you're in the most powerful position of all.
No, for real. You get to see all of the good video games. And you don't have to go through the stress of, oh no, I'm in top 8, I have to play. Ugh. All right, the Tommy setups into the overhead. While You Wait's been really susceptible to those Yozansons.
Oh, see, that's exactly what I was talking about. Stroke is, in general, I think, a pretty weak neutral option against Biken just because she likes swinging down there regardless. She's not somebody who, in her day-to-day, gets low profile.
Yeah, exactly. She's usually the one doing low. Oh, what a counter!
I'm telling you, man. You give her a frame, she's got something that's going through.
Oh my god. Rinchi is cooking. Rinchi is cooking. Does not bait the burst.
Oh? Okay, wait, hold up. While You Wait, maybe it's their turn in the kitchen. Give me a pot, give me a pan. That's gonna hard call out the parry. Whether that was intentional or not, who gives a shit? Hold on!
Get the kill though! Oh no!
Oh my god, that was a scramble and a half. Rinchi is going to be moving on here over While You Wait. I think for While You Wait, First of all, I want to give big shout outs to Rinchi. I think something they're particularly good at is that they did drop a couple of like TKO Johnsons and stuff, but they were very able to scramble out of it, right? And we were able to scramble into the huge raid from Sage Amaruni. How's it going, everybody? The big 955. I think we got one table in the back that's big enough. We are out of chicken. We only have waffles, and we have no syrup. And also, our stove is broken. These are frozen waffles. Thanks, everyone, for dropping in. In case you don't know what the hell's going on or who is here, my name is Solid Bones. This is the Strive Beginner Cup bracket that we run every Monday at 7:30 Eastern Time. I am joined here by big friend and gamer RedMufflerMan. RedMufflerMan, who the hell are you and why are you here?
Yes, hello everyone. I'm RedMufflerMan. How are you all doing tonight? I like to yell on the internet and play fighting games, and that's exactly what I'm here to do tonight. Not exactly play fighting games, but yell about fighting games. We're kind of merging the two, splitting the difference.
And in case you don't know who I am, you may recognize me from the horrendous Will It Kill clip involving Street Fighter 2 for the DOS, in which I was screaming "Hell yeah" in the background. So, in recent memory, that may be how you know me. Next up is gonna be, sorry, I got distracted by the big raid. It's gonna be Eco versus Lugo Broyus. Doc. Wait. Do you have a better guess?
I don't know. Hang on.
I mean, Pod versus Leo, though, an interesting matchup. Not one I feel like you see too often.
Lugus Briostok. I'm gonna call you Lugu.
Yeah, I will call him Lugu for short.
Actually, Doc. It's right there. It's Doc.
You know what you're...
All caps.
Oh, heaven to Betsy's. That is going to be damage on damage. Not even using meat for the RC. Just going for the extension here with the Garuds.
Oh, that should be negative. Good challenge. All right, just keeping it safe. Staying same side. Frame traps for days.
Pushed Eco to the corner, but they got hit by 2K2D. And I feel like a little bit of meter spec could have gone a long way.
Bloodbuster!
You know, maybe a little aggressive, but we'll allow it.
Look, they waited for a tick for the flash kick, didn't see it coming, said, you know what, I'm just going to bowbuster. And they did it again, but they got punished this time. Good on Doc.
Nice block on the overhead. Eco has been hit by Leos in the past, and they're actually going to get the scoop on that, the legendary thing. The thing on Deathloop that all the Leo players put in as like, it's okay, everybody. Leo is shit. You can simply throw cross up. Eco actually did it.
Oh, my God. Oh, that's not going to quite hit because it was OTGRC, but what a flick on that fireball!
Bro, that flick was nasty with it. Eco, I think they got a friend who plays Leo, you know what I mean? They're exhibiting clear signs of Leo matchup knowledge.
100%, they're definitely playing the matchup. Not to mention, Doc here is definitely... I feel like they're getting caught with their pants down in a way that... I don't know if it's just the fact that they're guessing wrong or just the fact that they're used to just playing very patiently. And then all of a sudden, they're just getting scooped up for the troubles. Because that's one thing about playing against the grapplers. If you play too patiently, you're always going to down back the way you would against a bunch of other characters that will definitely screw you over.
Yeah, no, 100%. The biggest thing also, though, with, I think, just... Oh, Jesus, again, scooping it. I've got a feeling Eco's just mashing it, to be honest with you, in a lot of those situations. Like, as soon as he, like, snips it out, they're blocking it.
Oh, Garuda, here goes. And now they are calling out the backdashes in the situations that they've been command throwing previously. All right, Doc manages to find a way out. They've got themselves a turn. What are they going to do with it? They trade with 2K on the cross-up.
That's amazing. That traded?
What the fuck?
Sometimes God smiles upon ye in Guilty Gear Strive.
Just like how God smiled after that close slash there. Oh, my God. I thought for sure Eco was getting punished there. Oh, here we go. There's the mix. Here we go. You're dead, kid.
You're dead, OTG. Not quite enough. Garuda, though. Oh, yeah, the DP keeping him alive. Okay, Doc. Doc, you've got a road ahead of you. Doc!
That hit on the other side? I didn't even see. What an overhead, but they heavenly out.
Okay, managed to circumnavigate the butt. Hold on. Doc is cooking. Doc is in the kitchen. That should have been an RC! Oh, Doc.
Frames with the FD out and give them just enough space to get a 2D out to punish Doc's with 5K. Excellent play from Eco.
Unironically, that comeback could have totally happened, I think, if Doc was a little more confident with their ability to spend meter. You know what I mean?
Yes.
That is like a lot of what this comes down to. Again, I was literally just yesterday, buddy of mine who's learning Guilty Gear Strive is one of their first like big fighting games that they're really trying to get into. And he was like, I don't really know how to use meter. I'm like, dude, if you're hitting someone, just hit RC and then just like hit him some more. It'll probably work out. And that was like some of the situations as Leo. That literally could have been like cross up hit RC super, and it probably would have killed, right? Like you didn't have to get too crazy with it. And I think that, yeah, if they had spent the meter, that could have been huge. For Eco is clearly gaming quite a bit.
Eco is gaming.
The thing I'll say, look. I see Malachite in chat said the same thing. The second a grappler gets in here and they land a couple of command grabs, everybody's like, beginner? Imagine. But like, a lot of times, specifically Potemkin in this game, but grapplers in general, they can really like adapt to you quickly in terms of you are playing the same kind of passive, a little bit nervous gameplay that like other people they fought has. They don't really got to change their gameplay too much. You can't DP out of a pot buster, so he's not really usually scared about that from Leo until you're representing other options, right? Like jumping out of pressure, or like there were a couple that comeback almost happened specifically because of a backdash at the very end there, right? We started seeing like defensive callouts and stuff, but
yeah.
Grapplers, I think, automatically win in those situations if you're being a little more nervous and passive until you can get cooking and make Potemkin regret his life, right? Like,
yeah, until you like know, until you have the options in your head on how to deal with grappler mix. Like, it's very easy to just play rock paper scissors and then guess wrong twice. Except the big difference when you're playing rock paper scissors is if you lose twice in rock paper scissors, you don't get a Glock to your skull. But that's how it is in fighting games. You guess wrong twice, and then all of a sudden your left arm is missing.
Yes. We've got some killer Potemkins in this bracket. We find this tonight might be the night. Maybe we'll have Potemkins go the distance finally. Next up is going to be Worm Jail.
That's a good name. I like that name a lot.
Going up against Fury.
Turbo!
We have Turbo. We've got Turbo. They're not up yet. Hold on.
Okay. I just saw them pop into stream and I got super excited. I apologize.
No, Turbo is hanging out in the background. But we do have Worm Jail and Fury stepping up to the plate here for the first one. Flurry we have seen on stream before. I believe Worm Jail is new, and I don't look a gift worm in the mouth. I'd recognize a worm any day of the week. You know what I mean? I wouldn't forget that name.
You could say they ain't worming their way out of this one.
Oh, they're biking? Yeah, they're a worm.
Oh, can I get I need to hit up your bear and be like, hey, yo, can I get an animation of biking doing the worm?
Hello, computer. Can I get one biking doing the worm? Thank you.
Oh, my God.
Jesus Christ, that 6P hit?
Of course it hit. It's Testament 6P.
Oh, yeah, I forgot, buddy. Thank you for shit.
Oh, they actually get the slight confirm off of the stain state, but nothing huge there.
Yeah, a little bit there. Look, you have 900. Oh, no!
My God, what a... Oh, that burst!
Worm Jail, I thought you were from the soil, but I didn't realize it was Canadian soil. But the one that burst up into space.
Just immediately reverses out of the IOC. Let's go!
Is it just me, or are the Bikins particularly feral tonight?
They're 100% feral. They are cooking right now.
The Bikins are not here to hold anything ever in their life, but Flurry's going to be able to hold it down.
That Tatami mat is actually a door, and they are the ones that knock.
Sometimes you have the TKO Johnson round star just to assert your dominance a little bit.
Just to show that you can do it. It's the Seth Killian, you know? Oh, big with bar slash. Managed to recover in time to keep their turn going. Flurry with the confirm. Oh, no! Actually get the wall break!
That was, I think it was a mistake. That should have been girls, girls, girls. It looks like they just kind of sat there and threw out the bird, but the bird wasn't there, so they just looked at her.
Oh, what a jump kick to assert dominance!
Nice punish into the big old gator bite. Flurry is going to take the first one here over Worm Jail. Flurry having pretty good trigger discipline overall with this here Testament.
Oh, yeah. Like, really the only thing that kind of spooked me for a little bit was, like, right at the start with those really sloppy hits where I'm just like, how do you confirm that? But then everything else was getting real solid. They were controlling their space real well.
There's got to be lore to the name Worm Jail. Like, this has to be a reference to something that I don't know what it is. Like, someone's gonna, like, MufflerMan's gonna be like, oh, Bones, you don't know? Gundam show made in 1998, Worm Jail Tetsujin. Takes place entirely in the Fortuna Galaxy. Nah, dude, it's my favorite show of all time.
Actually, it's in Fate Stay Worm.
Fate Stay.
No, excuse me, Fate Unlimited Worm. There we go.
Have you ever heard the opening theme song? Oh my god, the Clash on the 2K.
2D counter hit.
It is hard to beat Testament in a 2K Clash.
Oh, they got actual confirms going here. Not quite, a little too heavy. That was still a good chunk of damage to staying in neutral. We got guns.
Dude, yeah, good RC there from Flurry. Good heads up play to kind of, like, a lot of people when those situations happen, they just kind of like accept their fate. There's a good. Oh, they're doing it again. Dude, Flurry is Neo in the Matrix right now. They are dodging these gunshots left and right.
I'm losing my mind. This is looking like Marvel 3 gameplay when this happened. All right, run up bar slash. Can't quite keep their turn going here.
Oh, 2S counter hit. Okay, what you got, Worm Jail? Time to put him in the worm. Oh, you are in the Worm Jail, buddy.
Dude, that's a lot of damage, kid. That's a lot of damage. That's a huge drop.
Security breach at the Worm Jail. Flurry getting away easy.
Oh, good match. Never mind.
Nice stanky leg. Don't mind if I do. Oh my
I can't
god.
believe Testament's an amputee. What do you mean that wall broke?
What the hell?
That wall broke?
What? Did anyone know that wall was gonna break?
I didn't.
That was
the hell? Oh,
Dude.
just backing off, not trying to challenge them in the air. I respect it. You got the space to burn. Well, you did have the space to burn. Oh, gun!
That's gonna hit
Good
for sure.
reactions
You're
from
in the
Worm
Worm
here,
Jail,
and Flurry
buddy.
Goes down.
Dude, that's their reality marble. They can just bring the wall closer.
Oh my god.
That's the unlimited worm works.
Oh my god.
Damn. Big
I have
1-1.
activated my noble phantasm.
Do you-
The Worm Jail.
Do you know the opening theme song to Fate Unlimited Codes? Because when that game starts, if you've never actually heard that game start up, everybody, the game goes like Capcom, Caviar, Fate,
Yo.
Unlimited Codes. And then immediately this anime bop comes in, just going, because I was going to go like, because you're in the Worm Jail. And I was like, nobody's going to get that joke.
No, I remember going to that menu screen and hearing Coco on. I don't remember the words. I just remember it starts with Coco on. That's about it.
Again,
Oh, what a
just
6P.
Yo Johnsoning for, oh, nice 2H under the Hungry Hippos today. We are not, oh my god, you are mashing after a +0 situation. Now that takes gamer.
Oh, I always mash after +0. Oh, we got Stain State on deck, but we got guns all day. Worm Jail has been so consistent, reacting to those fireballs with their own gun.
Yeah, at first their guns were getting a little bit beat up by also making Flurry use the meter, but now, dude, you are in the Worm Jail, brother.
Oh, they got jailed there, and then they're just getting jailed again by this Yozansen.
Your soil, hand it over. Yeah, can we upgrade this to Worm Prison?
This is the Worm Penitentiary.
Oh my god, both of you are feral.
Flurry.
Did you see them just slamming buttons?
Okay, Flurry's got this under control here right now. Good confirm from the Stain State. This is going to be huge damage into Girls Goes Girls.
Yeah. No! Wait!
I mean, my statement was not wrong.
Oh my god, you hit buttons after being guard crushed. We're now somehow down to double Luigi.
What the fuck is happening?
Bro, they tried to escape from Worm Alcatraz and they got caught by the girls. Wait, no! What is going on here, gamers? Nice
Here we
pickup.
go again. Take two.
Okay. Now we got the wall break, the bird.
I just doing
pick up.
such a good job controlling the space. Girls should work this time.
Yeah,
Yes.
it did. Not in the weird blind spot. Break the wall.
Doesn't quite have the meter to kill, but we're gonna get some neutral going on here. Gun. There is no reactions here.
Oh! No. Oh my god. That was the hell no 6P.
That's That's my purse. I don't know you. Counter.
You. That's my burst. Dude, that was hilarious. That set was amazing. Worm Jail may have been knocked down as the losers, but Worm Jail, you got a lot to be proud of. You definitely showed that you have absolute moxie. That was... Yeah, full send.
God.
That was sending on a level that I did not previously really know existed. Also,
I feel like you should change your name from Worm Jail to Worm Warden at this point, because you're locking them up.
Also, I do want to say for the record, because somebody was said, like, what, you're going to say the word reality marble and expect us to think you're not a weeb for the rest of your days? I learned some things via osmosis. Like, this is... Some things just are knowledge that I now have. And in college, 2 of my roommates did nothing but play Fate Unlimited code for an entire year. So everything about that game is burned into my brain. But yeah, Worm Jail. Hey, Worm Jail, GG's, dude. That you got nothing to be ashamed of whatsoever. I don't think you can blame that on nerds. You got to blame that on nobody. You can say, yeah, I was nasty with it. And we'd all be like, yes, absolutely.
You were indeed nasty with the sauce. You were indeed cooking, as the kids would say.
Next up is going to be Zayden versus...
Terrible! That's a real chef right there.
Terrible! Another Potemkin.
Cannot change society.
Stepping up to the plate.
On themselves, they blame the beasts.
You know how the chats feel about Potemkin. Everyone loves to see a lovely little pod player. This is going to be Pod versus Eno, which is definitely a scary concept for the Eno player, right? You got to freaking write your life dossier up on a typewriter for 48 minutes, like, while Turbo needs to 2H you or 6P you one time, and your life is forfeit.
Granted, if they get one knockdown, as they can basically just rely on a lot of their airtight mix strings and not have to deal with a lot of the grappler shenanigans if they guess right. But, you know, that's only if they guess right.
BT sending the Daro emote to give support. I see you. Oh my god, help. Zayden's getting hit.
Start. Oh, just immediately matches out. Zayden doesn't want any part of that grappler mix-up.
No. That was good stuff, and now they're getting the Eno pressure going. Turbo is stuck in the corner. Woo! My man ducked.
You ever just duck out of the overhead?
That's kind of nasty. Can
smart?
Pot do that because he's too tall?
No, I think Eno's just too high. Oh my god, this is so much damage. You're not quite dead.
Almost. Oh my.
Oh! I dropped my stick.
The farthest 2D of all time.
Holy fuck.
Uh-oh. Hitting the cabeza with the node. Zayden is now cooking. Zayden status, cooking.
All right, we're back in neutral. That's not too bad for Zayden. They can just chuck these notes and... you can't break through that armor in time, though, I suppose.
Zayden does not want to be pot busted, and I wonder if Turbo is going to kind of get a little wise to it. Maybe just go for more of the like close.
Oh, go for their own grappler
game.
mix, though.
Oh, nice!
Flick from Terrible!
Trying to slide hit that one, but she wasn't quite on the ground yet. That heat knuckle was aggressive. Oh, no. It's still coming. Oh, no.
Potemkin would like to know your location.
Mega Fist life is now even up. Turbo actually has the lead.
Footsie! Oh, that's not gonna kill! They got one mix, and they hit them with the command throw!
You know, we may have spent the burst, but also I am Sans Undertale, blasting you just a little bit. It is now going to be down to the last round.
Oh, here we go. All right, Terrible immediately bursts out. Doesn't want to deal with this. Going back to neutral, but that's not too bad for them in this situation.
Hit by the overhead.
Zayden is just getting... Oh, back Mega Fist.
Sometimes you go for the layer 2 defensive option against a level 9,000 offense, and, you know, just works out. Oh, my God, that did so much damage. Oh, Turbo going in.
2H! You're dead!
Wow. What did I say before? I said all this little boy's got to do is hit like 1-2H, and she's dead. And here we are.
Oh my god!
Did he even cancel that into Heat Knuckle? I don't think he did.
No, he linked that. I'm pretty sure he either linked that or it was the most delayed cancel of their life.
Well, he just uppercutted her into space, just sat there for a second, Heat Knuckle.
We should be making live references instead. Don't get me started on Buriki Dio. I'll be here all day.
Don't get me started on Sans Undertale. We'll be here never.
Oh, yo, I love Sans Undertale. That dude's my guy.
Okay, question. Oh my god, that gold burst was wet and wild and also went nowhere. Question for the chat. Did Sans permanently ruin having one glowing blue eye for all of everything forever?
Yes. Blackrock Shooter will remember that.
Almost spicy. This is getting out of control in the background. Oh my god, hit by the note in the air.
What's going on screen? Is Poe dead? Yeah, Poe's dead.
Holy crap.
Zayden just... That was a series of unfortunate events, I feel, on both sides.
I don't know if it was even unfortunate. That was just a series of events.
Oh, okay, FDing out, making just that little bit of space with command throw. This is pretty big for Zayden here.
Cool. Big ol' JS, hold
Turbo
up.
just being forced to spend their burst using the Aegis Reflector.
They got yoinkies ploinky, dude. Homie's in the club with Aegis Reflector. Oh, no, a little bit of a mistake.
Oh, back Mega Fist. Forward Mega Fist. Back Mega Fist. Forward Mega
Dude,
Fist.
Turbo, what are you doing?
Turbo, no!
I would bet you $1 million that was a Mega Fist that got its input all screwed up.
Oh my god, I wish.
Dude,
I only hope.
My man hit Bob-omb Battlefield like it was a Tuesday afternoon. Just dude, Mega Fist on all over the place. That was so funny. RedMufflerMan, we're going to have the commentator execution check. We're going to have to hit a button.
Oh.
There you go.
There we go.
I passed the execution check. Whew, just barely.
Okay, I'm alive. Oh, Jesus Christ. I mean, to be fair, I'm pretty sure there was that Poe 5D that hit so hard, my stick fell on the ground mid-set.
Yeah, dude,
I actually thought it was going to hit my Surge Protector.
You're stuck on the ground, Turbo. You might have to come back in. If you've got to terminate and come back. Oh, okay, you're good. Yeah, it usually just takes a sec. All right, we're good. Yeah, it's like RedMufflerMan. Do you remember that old post of the dude playing Boom Boom Pow on his subwoofer and it blows everything off the desk? Like, it just starts going...
Yes.
That's like that feel when you get Potbuster. Just boom, boom.
I was thinking of that episode of The Simpsons where Bart gets all the megaphones and tapes them together.
Also that. A little too far
That's
away.
when you
Oh
get
my
Avid
god!
lead.
Some dumpy action?
Oh, what a 6P. Garuda, good backdash from the side of Zayden.
Oh, please help. Bro,
So
Zayden has
scary.
taken like 20% in chip from Garudas.
All right, you know that combo's purple. It hurts just as much. What a 5B.
That should have probably been Heat Knuckle, but it's allowed. Oh my god, that killed!
Ooh. That
had,
OTG damage buff is nothing to sneeze at.
I was not mentally prepared for that to just kill her like that.
All right, Zayden's cooking. They're running that mix.
All right, Turbo's down about 50%, but 50% of a Potemkin is about 100% of a Nino. Ow.
That is true. Oh my god, we're playing footsies with that Mega Fist.
You cannot slug with this man.
Oh
no!
There's gonna be so much damage.
Dude, look at this little witch go! Oh my god. Bro, you're not going to Little Witch Academia, you're going to Little Witch Hospital.
2 reversals.
Gold burst! Oh my god, do it again. Do not tell me you just do it again. I will screech. I'm gonna...
They slid under, but little did they know it was a trap. Potemkin had activated Mirror Force.
Dude, that sucks. He was just a little bit too close. It's like the right idea, but the spacing was just off enough that she was going to pop straight back into the mirror and get blasted. Oh my god. It's okay.
So legitimately, she had the 50%. Could Zayden have done, like, first frame hit PRC forward?
I think so. That sounds right to me. It also sounds right that Jomakin dropped the big tier 1. Thank you so much, Jomakin. I really do appreciate you. I think they coulda, but that's one of those funky situations that I feel like it's... I don't know, man. Dealing with Pot Mirror leads to strange and scary interactions.
The Potemkin matchup is one of those things where if you are not 100% ready, to deal with grappler shenanigans. Next thing you know, your body is going to be dumped 5 miles out of the city outskirts, and you will never be heard from
Yeah,
again.
we'll see you in Little Witch General. No more academia for you. We got that's an anime, right, fellow weebs? That's I get some anime cred on that one. Can I get my card punched?
Oh yeah, you're really turning into a brand new animal right here, Chief.
That reminds me of when we attacked all those titans. You know what I mean?
Next up, we're going to be having Zay Zay, the soul that we saw earlier, who was absolutely on fire, going up against Cross-Eyed, longtime Beginner Cup gamer.
So, I'm seeing an Anji here, Bones. So you got to fill me in now. People are saying that this character's not bad anymore, I suppose?
People have been saying Anji's pretty good. I think Anji, at a very minimum, I don't think the things that hold Anji back, I think, are more just some of his matchups with some of the bigger topper tier characters, IMHO, and less so of a... That's a big punish also. Ow.
Ooh. All right, and then this is the problem Anji has, is once you get him pinned down with your basic strike throw, he's just gonna have to deal with it. They just called the slowdown from the RC, gave Fafnir enough time to frame trap the 2P. That is so gross. Oh my God, spin through those 6Ps.
Yeah, that is one of the weaknesses of Soul in this matchup. Soul loves to pressure with things that are super spinnable, right? Like if his 5K gets spun, he's dead. Like,
I believe 5K might. It's iffy on 5K.
6H and Auto TG. Hold on, yeah, gonna be able to RC to extend. Soda, if you're still here, let me know. I'm pretty sure Soul 5K does get blowed up by that. Definitely gets blowed up by it, though. You got these?
BRC confirmed. This should be dead.
No!
They side swap, but it's still killed.
Behind the back? Dude, Cross-Side's gaming.
Oh, yo.
My man's playing wall ball out here.
Cross-Eyed, you need to go to the NBA because your crossovers are ridiculous.
Is that a thing in NBAs? You do crossovers? Also,
ow. Crossovers in basketball? Oh
ow.
my God. DP.
That's the big fun Zay Zay combo he's been hitting everyone with so far.
Oh, just waiting. That's what you gotta do against this character. If he's gonna be spinning all day, you gotta let him spin and get dizzy.
Yeah, and Zay Zay's going through...
Spinning through, PRC. Says fuck it. Let's go.
Yeah, that's gonna be a bit of a punish for sure.
Oh, man. Yeah, whenever Anji spins and someone has meter, this is going to be tragic. Oh, my God.
Big old Fujin. That's going to be a punish.
Super spinnable.
Yeah,
Knockdown, going for the extension. I don't know if that side swap was intentional, but it worked out.
Some fans for the extension. Zay Zay trying to get a little squirmy, but yeah, that DPRC, you knew it had to be coming.
Oh, here we got throws. This is potentially a one-touch situation here for Cross-Eyed. Spins out, but oh no, you're dead, kid.
That was a little bit of an overcommitment. And again, I'm liking this offense from Zay Zay a lot. It's really, this is not like, this is not like the most complicated, nuanced sort of thing. But Soul's also not the most complicated, nuanced character, I think, in terms of generally how he wants to structure his pressure. We're just seeing a lot of delayed staggers and proper patience. I think that's the big thing that's really making Zay Zay seem as strong as they are, is just how willing they are to block and wait for a bit and see what you're doing. And then, like, do shit like you spun, they wild throw you out of it and dumpster you, right? Like,
no, yeah, Zay Zay is playing so patiently. And there was once a wise man that said, playing strike throw is hard, but Zay Zay is making it look very, very easy right here.
And Anderson is making it look so easy with the big primer Rudy. Thank you so much, Anderson. I really appreciate it. That was very kind of you.
Oh, good block on that overhead. Not quite with a punish there, but Zay Zay is actually just playing so patiently here.
That was going to hurt a little bit for sure. Butterfly's out.
Oh, the Bandit Barrier to avoid the call. Very nice from Zay Zay. Oh, it doesn't. Oh, this will hurt.
Should be dead. Nice. Okay. That was good little optimization, right? Dropping that combo towards the end because they had a feeling it was going to start the wall break and then going for the wild throw for sure.
Oh, man. Cross-Eyed is just trying to fish out with just Anji special moves and just getting duffed for their troubles. Zay Zay is just an iron wall of defense here.
That's going to hurt for sure.
It doesn't matter if you're Japanese. It still hurts. Safe jump setups into the wild throw mix, and it just hurts.
Ow. Yeah, Zay really started kicking it on there. Dude, Soul is still cooking. Soul will always be cooking. And just the simple stuff, right? Just enforcing the strike throw can be such a disaster for characters to try to deal with. It feels like one of the big reasons Cross-Eyed, which for the record, as Tillian points out in the chat, Cross-Eyed did place 4th last week. And I think one of the big reasons Cross-Eyed wasn't able to really get started there is that a lot of their, like, layer 0 neutral options, it's like they were forced to feel like, I think they had to scramble and swing. So you saw stuff just like boojin into low, like immediately round start. And Zay wasn't doing anything. Right? There were so many times where Zay won by doing nothing and then would just like appropriately respond. And I think that that's exactly how you need to deal with Anji, right?
And I can say personally also as an Anji player is that it's really easy to just be in a situation where you're in neutral and you're like, I want to Fujin, I want to Ko, I want to spin. But when you're playing against people that are very, very patient and willing to just kind of let you do that, it's like you're essentially just sort of dancing in front of them and then they slap you in the face right as you're done. So I found that the answer for situations like that is fight that urge. Don't be afraid to play neutral like a normal character sometimes. And just run up 2P, run up 5P, run up 2S, run up block. Like, just sometimes just play the normal game because Anji's buttons are actually a lot better than you think they might be at this point. This character's been buffed too many times.
This character keeps getting buffed, Lisa. You can't hide behind him anymore.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, like Anji 2P in particular is actually such a good neutral tool. It is almost a far slash if you ask me. But that's enough about Anji. He's not on screen no more.
Enough about Anji. We've got Pixie stepping up here against Sunset Duckling, who we have seen on the Yonder stream before. Pixie representing the Nagoriyuki. Now, the funny thing is that this matchup has always and will always generally be considered to be dumpster doo-doo for Nagoriyuki, right? But this is assuming that you, the Axel player, can kind of weather the initial storm of, like, the blood expenditure from Nagoriyuki and then make him very sad because once he's at, like, 2 levels of blood, dude, Axel eats this boy alive. There's really not much Nagoriyuki can do to try to fight back against it. So we'll see, does Sunset Duckling have that Nago experience? Are they able to kind of hold out against the first couple Beyblades and Fukios, and then can they lock him down with that zoning?
It really sounds like some Makoto third strike. Like, you're playing all or nothing. What a clash!
That's a clash. It's going to be a command grab. Pixie immediately round star DP and not working out. That explosion was still there. This character's stupid.
This character's very silly. You jumped into the command throw. That's so unfortunate. Oh my god, Pixie is struggling so hard, making their way in. Okay, they managed to make their way in. Let's go.
You are...
Nago's cooking.
You are a lucky duck. You've got your chance here.
Oh, that's, you know what? That's the game that you play. Sometimes you play rock, paper, scissors, and your opponent pulls out a Glock.
But you're really seeing, like, I think where the struggle can come up for Nagoriyuki is that without using the tools that cost him stuff, he can't really get in, right? And then, okay, that throw keeps working. I wonder if Sunset Duckling is just a little bit slow with their button.
I will say that Pixie is actually playing this very intelligently in terms of they aren't actually spending a lot of their stuff and putting themselves willingly in that checkmate situation.
Oh, hold up. They might pop.
Oh,
no,
but these are some big drops.
Yeah, no, that had to be super into wall break, right? Like for the blood cooldown and everything else. Now looking all Sunset Duckling. They're doing rush down Axel.
Oh, back throw incident. This should kill.
Super? Doesn't even. It could have been 5 feet. Whatever.
It's cool.
It's a cool super. Hey, have everybody seen this super before? I think it's pretty cool.
Hey, man, you know, something British people. Oh, just backs up. Yeah. Spends blood to do it, too.
Pixie still got a lot in the tank, though, but they're getting eaten alive by these command grabs.
It's times like this, Nagoriyuki wishes he could have put down a down payment on an air dash.
I couldn't afford it at the time. I had to buy more swords.
Oh, gonna time stop Aruni. That's gonna be damage and a half. Pixie not able to
Tokyo
burst.
Tomate into the wall break. Good burst from Pixie, but not quite enough.
It didn't fall for the trick. He went through the first Nagoriyuki, killed the one behind, the real one.
That sounds like something you would write in fucking JoJo's.
It would, right? Like, no, it depends which part of JoJo's. If we're like part 8 of JoJo's, it would just be like, an orange is a fruit that has citrus. And they go, and you do that for 48 volumes, and everyone said it's the best fucking part ever.
I have a feeling you have a chip on your shoulder about JoJo.
Nah, I'm good. Pixie versus Sunset Duckling. Sunset is up 1.
Oh, here we go. Pixie immediately baits Sunset Duckling's burst.
That's good, right? Oh,
Oh,
no!
but the Duckling actually just baits, quote-unquote, Pixie's burst.
Nice backdash through the command grab. That's a beautiful
my
adjustment there
God.
from Pixie. They land the bite. This is when Nagoriyuki. Now, this is not a bad matchup anymore. No, that drop. Oh,
Boxes,
dude.
am I right, fellas?
I never considered why that you could just cut him in half if they YRC.
Yeah, while you were YRCing, I was studying the blade.
Ooh, nice defensive throw. Pixie's been getting cash money off of these. if character point blank throw.
Okay, that is the big thing that Pixie's been doing to really, really try to make space here. So on one big whiff, it's always dash forward into Beyblade. This is going to be a little awkward for Pixie here, though. They got to make their way in now. What a command throw from the BRC forward.
My goodness. Oh, man.
I was talking up that Pixie was going to have to climb a mountain, pushing a boulder up. It's as simple as walk up to him and command throw them, 5-head.
Why didn't I think of that? Yeah, dude,
Exactly.
the BRC forward. Dude, that command grab hit from so far. I didn't think that was really a threat at that drift distance. Man.
Oh, my God. You ever just walk forward and pump out the blue stuff and then just grab your homie on the shoulder before you take a big bite out of him?
Grab her by the waist. Hold her up. Take a big bite.
Oh, they did the 6K, but I was almost certain that was supposed to be dash forward Beyblade. Now Sunset Duckling's trying to enforce that neutral, but Pixie is just telling them no. There is no neutral. You're in hell.
Look at the blood that Pixie has to spend. Good job not biting on that whole Beyblade DP sequence, but that RC is going to hurt a lot.
Ooh, it's a lot of damage. Pixie doesn't have the meter this time to just skip neutral, so they gotta fight their way in for free.
Nice PRC reaction on that throw, whiffing there. Pixie still got quite a bit of life and blood in the tank. Sunset Duckling sucking him in. Command grab connects. Time stop. How much damage is it going to do?
Tokyo Tomate. Okay, so we're back in neutral here. This isn't too bad for Duckling, and they just immediately jump out with the JH.
Snipe. No, too slow for the far slash, but then they properly end it in the middle. The 2K2D happens to win it out in the scramble. Pixie is trying to cook.
Pixie's like, this is a bad matchup. Let me show you a bad matchup.
Nice, yeah. That's the back Mega Fist from Axel, right? Jump back J.
It really is.
So
Back
again,
Mega Fist again.
really good.
Oh, trying to frame tramp with those air buttons.
Five
Good
eight.
punish from Pixie, recognizing the distance.
Now, even if your Pixie here and this round is looking like it's kind of probably not go your way, but hold on. I
it's
doubted
going
him.
their way, I think, here, actually.
I doubted the way of the samurai. Is he still going to pop? No,
No, they should have made just enough back, and then... Ooh!
Ow.
There was a just guard, and then they immediately just got duffed by the 5H.
I wonder if that worked more because they were closer, because they IB'd the 2S, that they were like so close to 5H. However, I forgot, Pixie had so much blood on him in that case anyway. That 5H was a laser beam. That thing was reaching no matter who you were.
Yeah, he was going to reach no matter what.
Yeah, so never mind. That is neither here nor there. Let me poke open the bracket, kind of see where we're at thus far. These have been really great matches tonight. I hope everybody who's playing is having fun with it. We're getting into top 8. That's what I figured. I was going to double check. So Zay, the Soul player, is going to be going up against Frank the Tank, who has been on stream before. I'm sorry, I forget who they play. Considering they're Frank the Tank, I'm going to say maybe a pot player? Possibly.
I mean, Frank the Tank, very similar to Franken Tank. Oh, really?
Yeah, apparently they're Jacko, right? I'm just going off the names. Yeah, sorry, I didn't remember. Boxo Rocks is also in this top 8, who is the Eno player, assuming my memory is not totally failing me. They're going to be going up against Pixie. The loser side of top 8 is still getting figured out as people are cruising through this bracket. Just to name some names who are still in it, Flurry the Testament player is still rocking. Sunset Duckling just got knocked down there. Scratch Dragon hanging out down on the loser side. Cross-Eyed and Nuji Boy, local Bridget player, still hanging out down there, and we saw Cross-Eyed earlier. Turbo is still in it. They're going to be fighting Senshi, the Ram player from way earlier on in this bracket, who has had a hell of a loser's run so far. Senshi did
baby.
knock Worm Jail out. Shoutouts to Worm Jail. You can't stop sniffing top 8. Don't talk about sniffing on my stream, but I hope someday you do get into top 8 P Cube and you can steal that big trophy.
What does top 8 smell like?
What?
I guess, yeah.
Smells like gross.
I was about to say, are we really doing top 8? I thought top 6 was the hot stuff nowadays.
Yeah, you're right. Sorry. You only took 7th? It's okay, little buddy. Someday you'll place in something that matters.
God.
You want a Chipotle burrito?
Oh my god.
Would you like extra sour cream with that?
Would you like extra sour cream for your loser's bracket run?
Are you crying, bro? I'm sorry. Was I chopping these onions too much, or is that just you being a bit? So I think we're going to be going into top 8 in just a little bit here. We will be cooking
Heck
again.
yeah.
Everybody, thanks for playing. Thanks for watching so far as we go into that. You do that voice too well, but everybody's got a surfer bro somewhere in them. You just have to find it. You have 2 wolves inside of you. One is a Staten Island real estate agent from New Jersey guy, and then the other one is surfer bro. These are voices everyone has.
I mean, mine's just a cowboy and a Brooklyn guy.
The Brooklyn Cowboy.
Well, I woke up this morning. I got me a biscotti down at the artisanal boutique down the road, and then I rode on into work on the L train.
I didn't understand the word you just said, Chief.
Yeah, that's great, Yug. Anyway.
Yeah, that's great, Yug. Anyway, so I bring out my Battle Warrior and my X-Raider, but then all of a sudden he just summoned Blue Eyes White Dragon, and I didn't know what to do.
Hey, Yug, I gotta say, do you ever think Yu-Gi-Oh! Wasn't designed to have a tribute system? Kind of makes a lot of these monsters a little bit shitty, don't it? I don't know, Tristan. He's not Tristan. That's it.
I don't know about that one, Joey.
It's hard to do a Yu-Gi-Oh! Or Yugi voice from Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridge because it's just little Karibo talking.
Yeah, literally, it's little Karibo. It's little Karibo, but he's kind of acting almost like a bit of a baby boy, but not quite. Like the difference between his Yugi and his Frieza are like almost the same.
I never watched any of Dragon Ball Bridge, so I never have any context. My whole Bridge context, I watched 20 episodes of Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridge, but a night is neither here nor there, everybody. We've already got our first match of top 8 stepping on up here. We're going to have Zay Zay going up against Frank the Tank. Now, Zay Zay, I'm not going to lie, they've looked a little strong so far, if I had to say so myself.
They've really been cooking, and not only is there some cooking going on, but we're seeing a spousal conflict here.
It is time to kill, wife.
Oh no. Husband or wife, who's taking it? Let's find out, guys.
Husband or wife. Do the dishes.
One, matrimony.
Wolf Hafnir doing some guard crushing. Zay Zay running that soul pressure. He's doing the thing. He's doing the frame traps. Trying to jump out. Caught. Again, Fafnir just for the road. Nice 2K.
Desperately to FTL and actually finding success here. We're going to see some set play going on here. It is Venom time. We got throws, baby.
Ah! Yeah, that's the danger. That's the danger out there. Oh my god, yeah, 2K.
2K poke from Frank.
2K is cash money in this matchup,
The
right?
BRC.
You are stuck.
On the success, but they don't get the wall break. This might be really big for Frank.
Bro, that BRC, he was stuck in time. Yeah, 2K is always and forever going to be cash money in this matchup. He's squealing. Once that kid kick... Yeah, that was going to get bad. Once that kid kick whiffed, Frank was just like a pixel off. That was like free rounds for Zay Zay to just get on in and just run it in and throw. All
right, Zay Zay manages to find their way in. This is definitely not the position you want to be as the Jacko player. Just running away with the kids. Oh, counter hit 5H. This is going to be so much damage. Oh, you're dead. Kill wife.
Yeah, wife fought back. Didn't fight back hard enough.
Hold on, I am now sitting bones. We've upgraded. Let me just...
Oh, were you not sitting the whole time?
Oh, I was standing.
Oh, you got one of them standing desks?
I've got one of them standing desks. Or, truth be told, I took a 2-hour nap and woke up at like 6:50, and I was like, fuck, I have to commentate. So I was standing up just to make sure there was blood flowing to my eyeballs.
I need to actually invest me in one of them standing desks, but Oh, what a 2S. That's what happens when you use a standing desk. You get your ankles split by 2S.
Good adjustment. Oh my god.
What a barrier block!
Bro, that barrier was actually so clutch, but then Zay will not be conditioned. Good job on Zay, though. They are adapting, it feels like, a little bit to using a little bit more 2S in that mid-screen because, like I said before, Jacko 2K is cash money in this matchup. Soul tends to throw out a lot of mids that can be low-profiled, and this is a good combo.
Oh my god, no meter to kill, but that's still a lot of damage.
Zay gonna put you true to wall.
PRC back, but you're still in the frozen time.
Yeah, no, you were still stuck in time. That boy got that virus. That's gonna be a throw. Zay has not lost any momentum cruising through this bracket.
All right, and we are looking at a match point here for Zay. But Frank is fighting back, but then immediately just runs into that DP.
Nice reset with a little bit of a minion call. Gets that throw. Hold up. Frank is not giving up despite being down in rounds. Nice punish.
Oh my god, Frank is swinging. Not swinging hard enough. Zay manages to take their turn back. PRC again. This exact same situation of the time stop. No you.
Oh no, this is now scary for Frank. Wait, that should be enough. By the skin on their chinny chin. Frank is not out of this yet.
That is a real Elysian driver, I'll tell you what.
I just call that super the heavenly pot buster.
That works too.
Oh my god.
Oh, yo,
what
we got side swap combos?
What a pickup. What's funny is that combo was just 5H 3 times into Kid. Like,
hey man.
Nice timing. The burst and the Kid punt again works out that time. That's what you have to do. 2D connects. Frank is cooking right now, RedMufflerMan.
Oh, they just launched the child into the stratosphere, but it wasn't enough.
Ow. You, of everything you had to avoid, Frank, you really didn't want to get counter hit by that, but no meter on the end of Zay to close it out. Frank is still barely up. Just BRC in back for the safety.
BRC in back, throwing out the child for the extended limbs. Oh, they didn't bait the burst.
Oh, that was smart. No!
Slid under the child.
You had to expect it. Frank did that hard call out dash up 2D to beat exactly that. But you know Zay, you know how these Soul players operate. They're not going to get conditioned that quickly. You got to be stubborn. You got to lock down that vortex. But good job to Frank fighting it out there against Lord Zay, who's going to be up 2 in that set and is going to move on to winners finals. They're going to be cruising up there. The other side of the winners finals bracket, we're going to be talking about Box of Rocks and Pixie. Box of Rocks, the Eno player, an eternal player, has been here forever. And Pixie, the Goriyuki, who we saw earlier. Not the most common characters in these beginner brackets for whatever reason.
Yeah, it's like used to be. It's like I'm used to seeing like a bunch of May, a bunch of Baiken, like Testament, but we're seeing stuff like Nagaryuki. We're seeing stuff like Eno. I mean, Nagaryuki is one of those characters you kind of sort of see, I feel, in Weebcup, but nowhere near as much usually as like the Baikens, the Mays. And even like a character like Soul feels kind of uncommon from the brackets that I have like commentated.
It's funny, you would think that Soul would be more. Everyone who's joined me on commentary is always like, "What are we gonna get all the Shoals and Sins and Gold Lewises because of Sajam?" And that's not really how it works out. I think a lot Souls for people who play in these brackets, I think he's got a little bit of protagonist syndrome. And people don't want to play him.
Meanwhile, I'm like, protagonist? That's awesome. I love
Dude,
it.
who is my favorite visual novels? I love when the main character's a brown-haired schoolboy.
Oh, and they got glasses and a knife?
No, that's a character. No, I'm talking, I want no characterization. The more traits they have, the lesser they are.
You're right. Make sure that when they're zoomed in on their face, no eyes, only black shadow up there.
Yeah, put a black shadow up there. He's allowed to have a favorite food, but that's it.
Yeah, that's it. Nothing else. But you get to pick the favorite food.
All right, here we go, everybody. Pixie versus Box of Rocks. This is to get into winners finals and ensure yourself an illustrious spot in that ban list. So this is a relatively important match for these two players, MufflerMan.
All right. Well, we're going to get this party started here. You know, I respect the DP from Pixie on match start, just to call out any of those dash forwards from Box of Rocks.
The Fukyo back feels a bit aggressive. I don't know if they thought that Beyblade was going to whiff or what. Nice 2S.
What a 2S!
Bro, Pixie is, they're trying to, like, cut between time. You know what I mean? They're trying to see the frames.
Pixie right now is playing Street Fighter 6 before Street Fighter 6 has even come out.
That's, don't put that on Pixie. I've never seen Pixie with a crack pipe in my life.
You're right. Oh, okay, just immediately bursts out. Does not want to give them that wall break. No positive bonus here. Not in these streets.
Nice jump out,
Pixie.
Pixie.
Grab at the last possible second.
Pixie.
Oh my god, Boxer Rocks has so much risk.
Yeah, that was actually pretty spooky, but luckily this is version 2 risk. It'll actually go down. Gonna be enough, this dude. Encore, the tripper HCL.
Oh, yeah, it's because he had one. If he had not had that one blood bar, then maybe. Oh, okay, we're playing strike throw time, baby. It's the throw part of strike throw.
It's
the better part of Valor.
It's throw, and if I get hit by another one of those, I'm going to be on strike. You know what I'm saying?
For real, for real.
Ooh, here comes the Inno mix. Nice! The fence from Pixie. Gonna do a little bit of the toe tap and break the wall. Not quite enough.
She's made of that tougher stuff, man. The 2S to just immediately call out the stroke. I respect it from Pixie.
Yeah, Pixie has been generally pretty correct, it feels like. Oh,
this is going to be so much damage. Box had to burst that.
Yep.
there's gonna be box of burst for
That's
sure.
also going to be a decent amount of damage.
Don't get bit.
Oh, no, they got bit.
Son of a bitch. Now Pixie's gonna be running wild. Okay, pop
that
up with the
2K
2K.
juggle, though, is kind of hot. All right, Boxer Rocks has to be so careful. They can't make any errant moves. And then they just get eaten by the Shadow Claw. They didn't get the forward on the RC!
It didn't pop. I think that's more what they were looking for. Pixie's
No,
now.
exactly. You needed the forward drift to make it pop up.
True. You are correct. Oh my god. How much momentum. Bro, he let it rip.
That is one thing I'm really liking from Pixie, how they're just combining Fukyo with Beyblade to just send that launching. It's showing a good awareness of just how that character works.
Yeah, and it's working out with like how they're kind of playing the sort of mid-screen presence, right? They're being very reactive. They're being, instead of being like very proactive, although we have been seeing, again, Pixie clearly has fought an Eno player or two in their days, right? We're seeing a lot of like very specific Eno callouts. But Pixie is currently up 1 here against Boxer Rocks. So again, Boxer Rocks is ancient. Oh no, do I put their name in as Box Rocks? I'm so sorry. And to say
These are some boxing rocks, you know? Because they're definitely throwing out those buttons right here. They're boxing.
Put the respect and the O on that name. All right.
You're right. All right, Boxer Rock's making a bit of an adaptation here. Just choosing to backdash when they're in that 2S range and just be like, you know what? I'm gonna make you actually have to guess this time. I'm not gonna go in if I don't have to. I'll play neutral with you if I gotta.
Yeah, Pixie a little bit confident in their defensive play. It seems like great.
Oh,
block.
Absolutely fantastic blocks here from Pixie, but you can't block forever here.
Sometimes you're going to 2S and get smoked, and no block on that. Overhead, you can't be right every day of the week. That YRC, this is desperation, but sometimes a little bit of desperation is all you need. No, that should have been 5H.
Oh, couldn't get the kill. It's unfortunate. And then you don't want to give Pixie another chance at life here, not with this defense, but just manages to crack through with that 6H to beat the throw startup.
Yeah, managed to get that 6H out just slow enough to work. Oh, God.
Oh, I thought that was going to be a counter hit for a second. All right. So, yeah, this is a big adaptation from Boxer Rocks. They're just only running the stuff when they can, and they're not trying to push forward, like, every second of every day here. They're going to force Pixie to take some of that aggression on their side. Make him spend a bit of that blood.
Just a little bit of outside, but that RC is going to be huge. Boxer Rocks is in full control right now. They still got quite a bit of life in the chamber. Most importantly, dude, Pixie is blooded up. Their options are pretty limited right now.
Oh, okay, but yo, they're getting rid of some of that blood. Oh,
Boxer
that
Rocks.
definitely looked like a bit of a drop there on the side of Pixie, but they're still in control here.
Oh!
With 6K into throw, that was actually kind of hot.
What do you mean, wake up strong? That was a series of unfortunate events. I think that was supposed to be a wake-up super. Oh, goodness gracious. The Beyblade going under the HCL. Pixie is now fully in the driver's seat. Boxer Rocks.
Oh, that whiff throw took years off of my life, dude.
Yeah, I think Pixie thought they were going to have more blood in that situation.
Oh, Beyblades. Back in neutral, Boxer Rocks trapped in the corner, trying to make their way out. YRC to take their turn back. Pixie kind of blooded up here. Boxer Rocks can choose to take this pretty slow if they want.
Blooded up on a Monday?
Counter hit by 5H on a Monday?
Yeah, that was going to hurt like hell, but Boxer Rocks now getting that overhead, and the empty low works out this time. Looks like Pixie maybe trying to do a defensive throw. That's
empty mid.
Yeah, dude, empty mids, that's layered. That's 301. I don't know if we're ready for that.
Yo, that's the under night mix-up.
Oh, GH, is this enough?
This can kill, and they got it. Boxer Rocks ties it up 1-1, baby.
I think HCL would have just killed. I don't think he had to do the air dash.
I will tell you right now, I legitimately think it was worth it, if only because there's a chance Nagaryuki lived by like a pixel.
True, but I think he had some blood, didn't he? This is new Nagaryuki, remember.
This is indeed new Ryuki. But I don't know. If you could spend the super, I say spend the super.
Yeah. No, I just got scared. Like, good on Boxer Rocks keeping it together, you know, in terms of, like, that stuff, it can be nerve-wracking when you're, like...
For real.
Like, again, this is a match to potentially get banned, finally, for Boxer Rocks, right? So, I mean, to bet it all on your execution like that is scary. And right now, Pixie's betting it all on, you know, doing a casual city percent.
Oh, but they are real blooded up here. They went for the command grab. They're about to pop.
This is bad.
So much damage.
This ain't good at all. Gonna YRC taking the wall.
Dead.
Oh my god, this man has read the Hagakure. You can tell because he's actually already dead.
Oh my god, Pixie's still in this. Double Fukyo to command throw. Oh.
You know, sometimes we all gotta look in the mirror, see the clown nose, and say Nagaryuki's a very silly character. He gets the immediate round start command grab. Pixie is trying to send a message. They're tapping in to their inner Hotashi.
Oh, Boxer Rocks is not in a good position right now. The risk is so high. This might actually...
I think he's
this
dead.
might kill.
Oh my god!
We just saw a murder! Pixie just said, no, I'm making top 3. You're going into the trash. You're dead, kid.
What a smart adjustment. Because they were about to get burst back on the next hit, right?
Yeah.
So to see like, oh, this witch is cranked up on a Monday and just immediately go into the super in that situation. Yeah, that was a really great adjustment there from Pixie. Pixie, really, I think a story in terms of someone who's improved so rapidly, managing to already secure that winners finals slot. Yeah, Box, that shit is crazy. Boxer Rocks is going to drop down to the losers side of the bracket. They're going to have to fight the winner between Cross-Eyed and Senshi. I believe we're going to be getting the first match for losers finals, which is going to be Big Bon Bon. We've seen on stream several times. And going up against Scratch Dragon.
Ooh, I just want to say, Boxer Rocks, don't give up. You had so much risk cranked. Like, it happens. That was incredible.
Yeah, no, Box is always been a gamer, shall always be a gamer. They are an Eno player after my own heart. Always killing. Yeah, you couldn't either. Dude, Pixie, I wasn't sure how aware you were. Like, because when you did that, I was like, wait, Box, what do you mean you'll be back soon? You're not out yet. You'll be back in a bit, actually.
Well, yeah, that's what they're saying. They're coming from revenge for losers.
Gotcha. Yeah, so this does, for the record, set up a winners finals I'm very interested in. I think Pixie has definitely shown a lot of improvement. They're looking like they are in full control. And they're going to be going up against Zay Zay, who has been cooking. Frank made Zay Zay bleed a little bit. They were definitely fighting back against Zay Zay in a way that some other folks weren't quite able to. So the question is, how does Pixie feel about the soul match? That's a big bonbon. Coming up on the screen right now, isn't it? That's a big bonbon. Represent the big Potemkin. Tillian Veffet pointed out earlier, a statistician on the block pointed out that Big Bonbon is the only Potemkin player in a top 16 that had 4 Potemkins to get into top 8.
Oh my god.
So they are now riding the hope and dreams of every pot player.
Hey, yo, and someone's got their track set to Keep Yourself Alive 1. We got some good takes.
Oh god, please help. Scratch Dragon has also been on stream several times, if my memory is not totally mistaken. They have also been on that grind, trying to get that big ban.
The name also kind of sounds like a Yu-Gi-Oh card.
Nah, Andrew, that's not copium. The second you see the person that beat you get into like winners finals in the bracket, you're like, yeah, I'm fucking godlike. That's the only guy that can take me down. That's just the FGC.
That is straight up FGC mentality. I have definitely been hit with the, yeah, you know, I got knocked out, you know, 1-2, but the guy that beat me got in the grand finals and won. So, you know, where's that put me?
So I'm basically second place.
Yeah,
Oh,
baby.
no!
Oh, my God. What a 5-8.
That was a link? Did anyone know that? What?
I have never seen that interaction with this character before. I'm gonna be
My
real.
man 5H sure in 2K.
My dude did a full-ass Street Fighter 4 counter hit.
That's what I'm saying. My man hit the Cody. Hey!
Oh, my God. Oh, good PRC to keep themselves
Nice
safe.
scoop.
Get that air throw.
Crash Dragon seeming to be in full control Bond, but you cannot count Potemkin out, right? By any stretch. Right? RC gonna try to keep it going. Crash Dragon gets a dash up throw.
All right, this is a one-touch situation, and Poe got some sort of reversal thing out. I saw the screen stop for a second, and then he just got the...
Dude, I swear to God, that far slash hit on active frame number 742. Like, that shit
I
looked
swear
like it
to
was
God.
out.
All right, here we go. We got the Ramlethal check. Do you know how to FD this properly? You are getting thrown. Test again, number 2.
We are getting Ram lethaled right now. A little bit of the Kara stuff. I see you, Scratch Dragon. Trying to start implementing the tricky shit. The windshield wipers. Big Bon blasted to full screen. Still has...
Oh, heavenly.
Yeah, unfortunately, you hate to see it. You hate when a Heavenly gets caught in 4K like that.
Really?
Like, I wonder what he's doing.
No, yeah, Scratch Dragon, that was definitely like death by 1,000 scratches right there. Because that was just mix after mix after mix after mix. They were running strike throw like it was their job, and everyone else was on strike.
Damn. I never thought about that before.
Did I ever tell you when I went to the TwitchCon the one year, I was helping run an event at it, so they put me up in a hotel, and like that day, like the hotel strike started. So like I felt so bad because I had to walk past this picket line every morning, and I'm like, I didn't do this. They put me here. Like, I'm so sorry. I have no control over the situation. Like, I felt like such a jerk.
Sucks.
Like in any other situation, I would have just said F y'all, but like I could not. Anyway, sorry. It's 1-0 right now.
All right, here we go. Bursting out of the strike throw mix.
Oh,
What
no!
a counter hit.
Nice,
They
dude.
actually gotta confirm off of that.
I don't know if you could have done anything else other than 2D, so I respect it.
No, yeah, for real.
No, my man's 6P and
Yo, we got that kitty cat flip over the 6B though. The air to meet the Mega Fizz. Scratch Dragon almost got a full confirm off of that. But, yo, okay, these two are actually cracked with their air-to-air confirms.
oh no!
No! All right, but Big Babon has shown that they do not quite know how to deal with a lot of this corner shenanigans here. And so instead they Mega Fisted out of the corner. They don't have to deal with the corner if they're not there.
Yeah, you know, when in doubt, just Mega Fist out the corner. It has no weaknesses.
Yeah, when in doubt, Pinky out.
Also, nobody's gotten a big bone today. All of y'all's bone games is weak. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, here we go. And immediately going for another throw. Scratch Dragon showing they're the real grappler here. Big Babon actually hasn't gotten any pop busters so far, I think.
Oh my god, that's actually a heartbreaker. Usually pots are kind of preying, I feel like, on JS. That's a big, patience and block on that gold burst. No meter for the Lord Scratch. You know, wait, now that I look at Scratch Dragon's meter, why did you
They
gold
still had
burst?
50%.
What?
I'm a little confused as to why they might have gold bursted there.
My man was planking the wrong way.
Oh my god. The patience on these two. They're playing some Street Fighter 4. Mortabato, RC to continue the pressure.
You know, that is one of the most
expensive strike throw mix of all time.
that is the most aggressive stagger pressure I've ever seen, and it worked out. I don't think I've ever seen someone delay cancel into Mortabato and then RC it to keep the pressure going.
Once again, she's pretending she's Ken from Street Fighter 4. Oh, here we go.
A big boy damage on the Big Bonbon. Big Bonbon again carrying the hopes and dreams of every pot player who's been knocked out of this top 16.
Oh, and just immediately calls out the 6K with their own 2K. Pot's on life support here.
No, the sword. That was the worst thing that Big Bonbon could have let himself get tagged by. And that close slash counter hit is going to spell disaster for you with that perfect Scratch Dragon. Is going to move on in this bracket 2-0. Wow, that's a lot of bones. Still no big bones. Again. We're going to have execution check, Red Muffler Man.
Yeah, here we go. I got it.
You got it.
No, yeah, like, I feel like the narrative of that match was really just Scratch. Whenever they managed to get any of their really big offense in the corner started, it was just so tough for Big Bonbon to get out.
Yeah.
And, like, I feel like when you're fighting Ram and, like, fighting a competent Ram that knows how their offense works, it is such a knowledge check in terms of, like, do you know how to FD properly? Do you know how to be jumping out of stuff properly? Do you know what to do when I have meter? It is so difficult. So kudos to Big Bonbon for really dealing with it how they could. And honestly coming up with some relatively creative ways to just not deal with that situation.
Yeah, it does feel like, unfortunately, once Big Bonbon was on top of Scratch Dragons in the situations they got, they just weren't able to convert it into, like, the round-ending mayhem that they, like, needed to, right? Like, whenever it went back to Scramble, it felt like it skewed too much towards Scratch Dragon, because once they got Bonbon cornered, frequently it worked out in their favor. But great stuff. Going to go out here in the big 7th place. Next up, we're going to be getting Red Muffler Man's favorite character in all of fiction. Number 1, right above Shiki Tono. Right above...
I mean, he's basically Shiki Tono with fans.
I feel like that's slightly disingenuous, but I'll let it rock. Senshi is going to be stepping up here with the Ram Lethal. We saw Senshi, if you remember, in the very early part of this bracket. Made it all the way here to Big Top 8.
All right, good block on that overhead. Senshi knows what's up. Oh, what a 2P mash. Doesn't quite get the counter hit confirmation from there, but it don't matter because you got that huge hit from that Fujin low. We got full confirm in the corner, not quite.
Yeah, a little bit of a drop of Rooney. Anji.
Oh, it's going to be big damage. It's not going to be big damage. That might come back to bite Cross-Eyed in the ass here.
Yeah, at the very minimum, going to cost that burst. A clash on the Ko. Senshi not able to...
Oh, you're dead. The Mito special.
You're deader than dead.
Look, when you're in a scramble, you don't know what you're doing. That Arxis motion slash looks kind of nice.
Pixie saying Cross-Eyed was the one who knocked him out just before top 8 last week. Yeah, Cross-Eyed has been nasty with it. Cross-Eyed is great. And Senshi also proving they are no slouch. The new dark horse on the block.
Oh, Senshi living up to their namesake as a fighter.
That's a gross counter hit. You really don't want to get hit by that. Okay, hold up.
Oh, big Fujin.
This is Anji we're talking about here. He's got the Gorilla Dame dish.
Oh, the Bono to mash out of the Fujin string. That's what I'm talking about. That's what you do to this character.
Yeah, I don't think there's too many things Anji can really do to stop that.
Not really. You go low and you just let him... Just give him your turn. Oh, the windshield wiper does so much damage here.
Yeah, grab the sword for the wipies.
Oh, counter hit bar slash. Doesn't quite get the full confirmation. Spends the 50% to guarantee the broken glass here. Not quite.
But you know, worked out. Got the reset. Senshi's now bleeding. They've got a lot of meter,
They got a lot of bar on deck, and that's not something you want in this matchup as the Anji player. Because now Cross-Side's going to struggle to start their offense, and Senshi is just going to get some free broken glass here with the Mortabano, not the laser.
And I think that was burst safe also.
Wake up call!
Are you Cross-Eyed? You good? Oh my god! Hey, Cross-Eyed, have you been playing too much of the Street Fighter 6 beta? Because I think you should have known.
That had to have been a wake up counter. Watch the
crack there, gamer.
I am straight up about to take that replay and just analyze it with my all-seeing eyeballs to see what the fuck was going on.
No, I'm pretty sure that was a wake up. Wake up delayed Ko is an aggressive choice at best.
Yeah.
Because I don't think that was a reversal.
Oh, God. All right, let's go. So Senshi up 1. Dude, what an What an interesting use of the windshield wiper.
You know, you see it in combos mostly, and once you have $50 to start pressure, because it is like minus 70. Like, it's scary to throw out a neutral like that.
Oh, what a spin. Senshi wasn't actually ready for they were ready for the Mortabotto on Wake Up, though, because that OTG butterfly setup, super fake if they have bar at that distance.
Yeah, we Mortabotto Lepidopterans out here. We take none of these butterfly setups. Oh, no. Maybe a little bit of a drop of Rooney. Got a 2 fans. A reset. Yeah,
Big plus frames, baby.
Senshi,
plus frames on plus frames.
Senshi has been consistently, I think, a little antsy after fan toss. It's like if they don't have the meter to Mortabotto or YRC it, I feel like they tend to try to go for Samabare, so it's heads up from Cross-Eye to keep pressing there.
Oh, they actually managed to jail with the overhead there, but Cross-Eye doesn't actually manage to take their turn back there. Bit of a missed opportunity. Wake up, Cole again? Question mark.
Might be some nerves getting to Cross-Eye potentially, like you're saying, potentially screwing up the wake-up counter and just getting Ko twice. Because you see Senshi's baited out, right? They're chilling.
All right, here we go. This is going to be full conversion. Doesn't spend the bar. That might bite.
Wait!
Oh, no, this still might be coming to bite Cross-Eye in the ass here. It's
my
a bit
God.
of a scramble here.
No life on the table on either
Oh
side.
my God, the butterfly and catches them trying to jump out of pressure with the Fujin low. Cross-Eye taking that by the skin of their teeth.
They hit the ground, right? That looked like that hit them low while they were still in the air. You know what I mean? Like, I did not even see feet contact pavement. Like,
Oh my God, they landed for like a frame, and I think they were holding up or trying to backdash.
I think so too. It's just, it looked so, I was just like,
looks
oh,
so
damn.
funky.
I didn't know you had a down back in the air.
Isn't there a fighting game where you have to do that?
I'm sure there is. I just can't think
That
of
feels
one
like
off the
some
top of my
weird
head.
Hokuto no Ken shit.
No, HNK, you don't have to do that.
Yeah, it just feels like something that would be in HNK.
You can't block in the air in that game, so I mean, you know.
That is true. All right, using the hop to try to maneuver their way into a better position to not get a full punish there.
Then you got a burst, and that's going to be sword pressure. That's like the exact right spacing. Spinning
Spin.
through, and it works out again.
Senshi not reinforcing the swords there. Oh, Cross-Eye drops the confirm.
Oh,
Counter hit
God.
slash. This is going to be big damage. We're going to be seeing that. No super. No super.
It feels like Cross-Eyed kind of made the good adjustment to just be like, Senshi, I've got a feeling they're not respecting the plus frames here, and they're just really going for those frame traps in those situations, and they're just working. Tonight's the night of frame traps, Mufflerman.
Oh, Street Fighter 6 is coming up. People know what's happening. Speaking of plus frames, Cross-Eye's feeling pretty positive himself right about now. What a wall splat. Iseogi Sai!
I feel like you never see the Zanji super for some reason. Like
It's like his consistent combo ender super, so I don't know.
It is. It's just I always see meter dumped into Nagiha RC like every time.
That
it
is
feels
true.
Like.
Oh, what a 6P from Senshi.
Ow! Oh no!
Oh, that actually hit.
That's still comboed. I don't think Senshi believed. Oh my God.
Senshi is just whiffing buttons, forces out the burst. Oh, let's go.
Cross-eyed with the counter. You know that's how every Anji player wants to win it. They're all despicable human beings, and they're gonna be moving on over. Senshi, good games to you. Thank you so much for playing. You know, it looks like my camera keeps trying to censor my hat. I want you to know it's just the dumb focusy blur. It's not me trying to be like, yeah, sorry, I don't believe in wearing brands. You know, sorry, random thought. I know there's Guilty Gear happening on the stream, but I need to talk about one of the weirdest experiences I've ever had. I was in an Uber in California once for work, and this dude was talking my ear off the entire ride about like, oh yeah, dude, I got like this business venture planned, bro, and we're gonna be doing this. And he's going on and on and on about it, and I don't give a shit. And then he's like, yeah, so like, I don't believe in wearing brands. Whenever I buy clothes, I scratch the brands off with a knife. And I was like,
what?
I was like, that may be the most unhinged thing I've ever heard in my life, potentially. Like, I think about that all the time whenever I just wear a shirt that has, like, a logo. Like,
all right, so what about this, though? Why don't you take it a step further? I don't wear brands. I cut them off with a knife and then put a patch on, which is the same brand but slightly tweaked. So instead of Starbucks, it's Farbucks. And like,
you're the Weird Al of shirts.
like, you just have like a bunch of logos that are tweaked just enough to where it's like, oh yeah, that's Tommy Hilfiger. When in reality, you look at the logo and like one letter has been changed that completely just changes up the message.
It's like, have you seen those like the like the fast food logos that just like have like all of their letters jumbled up, but like the logo still looks the same? So
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, no, I'm getting it. Senshi, thank you so much for playing. Placing the big 7th place in a bracket of 61 gamers is definitely nothing to scoff at. For the record, next up is going to be Frank the Tank and Scratch Dragon, the other Ram that made it to the top 8 loser side of this bracket. So there's going to be some Jacko Ram action, which, to be honest with you, not a matchup I'm familiar with. I don't know if MKJ is waiting in the wings of this Twitch chat or something like that, or if there's another Jacko gamer. I don't know what, other than people think Ram is dumb and strong, I don't know how people generally feel about Jacko into Ram, you know what I mean?
I mean, I just think it's cool because it's a Valentine lore matchup, and I think that's pretty sick.
I just think it's cool because it's lore. I'm RedMufflerMan. I think Nasu's a good writer.
Hey,
hold up. We make jokes on this stream, but
I can take your hot takes. I like some of Nasu's stuff, but he's wrote some real garbage.
Yeah. I think that's the same take. I think the weird thing is I feel like I've been hit by a lot of people's psyops into just being like, no, everything he writes is perfect. And I'm just like, okay, hold up. I like authors too. And I will say they wrote things I like.
I like Kojima too. Calm down there, buddy.
You're pretty sure MKJ has said that Jacko Ram matchup is not good? I could believe it. I think that Jacko kind of wants to almost stand at similar screen spaces to Ram, but like Ram goes her / goes burr. I don't think like 2D goes under / by any stretch. Like
2D definitely doesn't go under /. Like I've tried to low profile that button with everything on the planet. And it is made of low profilium. It is just, you are unable to do so.
It's high key, not low profilable.
Yeah, high key, not low profile. Not even on the down low. She eliminates the down low. There is no low. There's only down high at this point.
Yeah, Frank, that's what I was figuring. We are waiting for our Ram player to step up to the plate. Frank is in the lobby. Scratch Dragon is at large. If anybody, we found a Scratch Dragon.
I summoned Scratch Dragon in attack mode. Let's go.
Dude, I don't know why Scratch Dragon keeps me. Jackie Chan The Adventures had a dragon character, right? Am I stupid?
Yeah, no, Jackie Chan Adventures had a dragon.
Yeah, for some reason he's popping in my head. That's the thing. And I've watched that. He
sounded like this.
As any dragon character should.
Yes.
Whenever I mention like any sort of show like Jackie Chan Adventures, usually I get dogpiled by night. People going like, that show's Kino, brother.
Jackie Chan Adventures is pretty aight.
5K also duff in that dash up 2K opportunity. Scratch Dragon trying to get the pressure started early.
Oh my god.
They got a chance.
Okay, here we go. We're setting up the mixies. Once again, strike throw is far too difficult. Let's go. Okay, good first half from Scratch Dragon.
Frank is a throw enjoyer for sure. They've gotten more damage out of Jacko throw than I think almost anything else that they've generally done.
Oh, just challenges their FD normal to say, no, I'm just going to run up and throw. Frank, no, I'm just going to throw you right back. It's throw central. Grapple mania. Not a Poe in sight.
Hit by the cross up JK. I think they were hoping something would work out. Stuck in the corner. Ram's going to be able to dash up, get both swords back. Life is bad.
All right, this has been like the first clean hit of this entire set, and that's going to take off the majority of Frank's health. You got a knockdown here, and then the safe jump set up to seal round 1 for Scratch Dragon.
Wonder what Frank tried to just get duffed there.
Maybe like a backdash and just misinput it.
Potentially, maybe. Like, I was thinking there would be a wake-up super into RC action, right? They have the 100.
I also kind of was thinking the Elysium as well, but I guess not.
Wasn't feeling the disco. That's going to be a kid super trying to lock him down, but let him get away. That's kind of like a stinky thing, right? And the kid instantly gets sniped. Life bad.
I hate when my children are just murdered in the streets like that. Oh, good throw tech, but Frank immediately just gets duffed for trying to fight back, and then laser super in the corner. That's going to be a lot of damage and a knockdown. We going to see the safe jump on... Yeah, we sure are.
Ooh, trying to FD for dear life. Get the hell away from me. Not quite enough, and the wipers are going to hit on the ground. Scratch Dragon. Gonna take it. Dude, I'm thinking about from the last Will It Kill episode when somebody asked if something was going to OTG in some stupid Dragon Ball fighting game. And someone said OTN on the Namek for hitting on the ground.
On the Namek.
Supersonic Banana got a big bone. That's the first big bone of the stream. Shout out Supersonic Banana. They've been throwing the singles, too. Damn, big money, big returns. Good job, Supersonic.
Hey, yo.
All right, Scratch Dragon is up 1 here against Frank. Frank, unfortunately, not able to really get that Jacko pressure going against Scratch Dragon. The one big opportunity they had in the corner there.
Yeah, Scratch Dragon has really been the only person so far really getting a lot of very clean hits. Out of like the 2 big clean hits that were had, because there's just been a lot of scrambles. No one's really been able to set consistent dominance a lot of the time.
I don't think there's a single spot on screen Jacko can hit 5H where if it whiffs, Ram cannot whiff punish you with Far Slash.
Oh, but Scratch is actually super in control this game.
Yeah, Scratch. Like I said earlier, I think one of the biggest things is that sometimes Jacko can get away with murder in a lot of matchups in terms of the neuts, just in terms of 2K and 2D being such a menace to a lot of characters. But seriously, like the fact that Ram's go-to poke Far Slash does not get low profiled is so useful for her.
Yeah, for real. Oh, we got the empty mix here. Let's go.
Oh, the barrier war.
The shield went down at the worst possible time.
But hold up. Frank's cooking.
Elysium Driver. That's a wall break. Oh.
It is not a wall break, but this will be, but still not enough. Scratch is still barely alive. Got 50 bucks. Gonna BRC forward.
See what's up?
This
We're
is
playing
bad.
Uni.
This is
We got
very
ourselves a
bad.
pause button.
This is Ram lethal we're talking about, not Ram
dashes
stun.
away from the sword. Very nice from Frankentank. Not to give Scratch that free hand. And there we go. Excellent air throw.
Gets the scoop. Frank's not going down yet. Okay, dash at 5H. I think that's what Frank has really been trying to do to contest. But then, dude, the sword blew through the kid and hit Jacko. Life is bad.
Oh, man. Oh, once again, Frank representing that dash out option away from the sword. Just not taking that free pressure from Scratch.
2K Abare still working out Scratch, either trying to do dash up throw or something to keep it going. But that throw, not going to be enough with the OTG, but Scratch is in a bad spot. Hold up.
And then Frank keeping them inside the rainbow of sadness. Let's go, Frank. We're going 1-1 here.
We're the big 1-1 right now. Frank going to tie it up 1-1. I don't think Mufflerman called him Frankentank. I think if you just say Frank the Tank too fast, it sounds like you say Frankentank.
I mean, we'll have to go and check the VODs later. If I said Frankentank, I'm sorry. If Frankentank, if you ever see this, I apologize. We can go to the jazz bar later.
Frankentank, if you hear this, fight me IRL. Do it,
No,
Frankentank.
don't. They would beat me up. I would probably die.
Frankentank, fight RedMufflerMan. He's my appointed champion.
Oh, God. Oh, please help.
Oh, no. You know, at the very least, you're stopping the knockdown. You're stopping the last bit of that damage. But you might be dead now? No, not quite.
But, I mean, we're putting a Hello Kitty Band-Aid on a katana wound here. That was still not going to stop that much of the bleeding. But you got the burst out of Scratch, you know? So
that's actually pretty big for them. Even if they go down in this round, they got the burst from Scratch. It's the small things in cases like this. Scratch on match point here, though, so Frank the Tank really got to make something work here. They got to get out of this corner.
I think Frank was maybe being a little bit too belligerent there with that sort of like backdash, run forward, 5A shenanigans. Scratch was definitely scoping it out. That's why they've been jumping around the air so much, trying to get that whiff punish. But hold on, Frank, getting that throw pressure going. How did that wipe out everyone on screen?
I wish I knew, Chief. All right, YRC out. Scratch taking the turn back. The throw part of strike throw. Let's go. Oh, just trying to block it out. Frank is taking a lot of chip here. 6H counter hit. Forces to burst out for their life. Oh my God, they got to confirm off of that.
And they get a confirm off it, and just like that, Scratch the Dragon is going to be moving on over Frank Tank. Good job to Frank the Tank. They're going to be going out tonight in 5th place. Definitely something to be proud of. For sure.
I'm so legitimately shocked that they managed to get the confirm off of that jump normal. They were so far away.
It's very far away. This is Ram lethal again, not Ram stun. I like, by the way, Suku, you said Ram sword throw seems so dirty, and then Juicer responded with, "It's a strong." I don't know if there was supposed to be more words to that to make that sound less like a Mario phrase, but now whenever someone mentions sword toss now, I'm just gonna think, "It's a strong."
It's the plus flame.
It's the blood. Thank you so much for blocking my sword. It's like,
My name is Chris Pratt. I know how to play fighting game.
my name is Chris Pratt from Guardians of the Galaxy and from Yoshi's Island.
Not to mention Guardians of the Galaxy 2. And the Yoshi's Island 2.
I know Yoshi's Island's DS may have been a lesser game. If you don't like that, please try the Jurassic Park reboot.
Also known as the Yoshi's Island 4.
Yeah, true. Jurassic Park, Yoshi's Island 4. The Yoshis are loose. Sorry, we're getting silly right now. Next up is going to be Box of Rocks going up against Cross-Eyed. Definitely a faded matchup. These two have been burning up the bracket.
Oh, man. And already, Cross is showing that one thing that I feel puts this matchup, if not in Anji's favor, pretty close. Is those two Ps, those big buttons, they definitely kind of make Ino trying to get in, if Anji's willing to play patiently, kind of spooky.
Kind of spooky, almost as spooky as Wombat dropping the big 3 months. Thank you so much, I'm not Wombat. I hope you're doing good, gamer. And yeah, no, okay, so that's a sub for Boxer Rocks. I'm now biased. Boxer Rocks is my favorite player. Oh my god, that 5P went so wide. That's so unfortunate.
Oh my god. All right, immediately Boxer Rocks, though, just getting to run that mix. Oh, Cross-Eyed might have actually been trying to do a counter super there, but just get duffed for their troubles.
And you have to wonder if we're going to see the revenge counter super at some point. Cross-Eye's got a pixel. Nice timing.
It looks like
on.
that was supposed to be a Fujin, and they just ended up starting Fujin right as the projectile hit.
Nice timing on that. Oh!
Oh, good blocks here from Cross-Eyed. Actually managing to take their turn back. Escaping the corner, going for the fake butterfly setup.
Oh, my man walking back in the corner. Finds a 2P Abare. Does find fans, but not quite a big enough hit to really get a big capitalization off it. And dude, Ino's YRC hits different. I gotta tell you.
Oh my god, the empty throw. You don't really see empty jump into throw very often, except in weird situations like that where it's like post-landing. Oh, they're dead.
Oh, they're deader than dead.
God, this character does so much damage now.
Anji always, I feel like, kind of did good damage. It's just he also
It's more consistent.
He blew you full screen when he was done. And he was like, good combo, am I right?
Oh, okay, here we go. This is where Anji definitely doesn't want to be, is in the corner. Because his defensive options are questionable at best.
Damn, Boxer Rocks with the Boxer Rocks rush down. Boxer Rocks does a really good job at utilizing that YRC. I feel like YRC is such an important mechanic for Ino specifically because after that YRC, it is such a genuine high-low mix that can, like, end the round. And one that other characters can't really do that with. Like, Zato can kind of get going in that same sort of way after YRC, but I feel like Ino's really hits differently. Also, I want to point out, Malachite, you saying that Apex Predators have eyes in the front of their head, Yoshis have eyes in the front of their heads. So does Mario. What is the point you're trying to make? I'm a Mario. I'm an Apex Predator. There's nothing I can't eat.
Well, I mean, to be fair, man is the apex predator of the world.
And Mario is one of the few men of the Mario world, so we see the Apex Predator. Oh, God.
Oh, the counter hit call forces the burst out from Boxer Rock.
Yeah, that was going to be gruesome damage.
That was going to be war crime levels of damage. That should have also been war crime levels of damage. Cross-Eyed not ready for it, and now just getting sent to a one-way trip to the corner. Flight included.
Damn, all-inclusive?
All-inclusive. The full package, but he's like, nah, actually, this is refundable. Could you take this back, Rocks? I really appreciate it.
I feel like
doesn't block the overhead. That's a full counter hit punish.
Are you dead? No, 2K did not quite big up.
Oh.
Oh
my god.
Bro,
the
box.
realization. No! 6H confirms this hit.
Oh, the god shot. Oh my god.
Oh, I'm so scared of everything right now. Boxer Rocks here on match point. Oh, excellent 6P. Just swatting that man out the sky like a fly. All right, Butterfly trying to cover that space. Spin!
Bro, my man is hold up, but though Boxer Rocks getting Cross-Eyed stuck in the corner here. This could end faster than anything super.
Oh, he's Japanese!
My man eating sushi rolls tonight.
Oh, I think that was a 2P attempt.
Damn. And just like that, Boxer Rock going to be moving on over cross-eyed, making RedMufflerMan just a little bit permanently sadder. You know, MufflerMan starts his life with 100 points of happiness. Now is like 97.
97, but you know, it got buffed up to like 120 when Frank the Tank actually just subscribed. Thank you so much for that.
Thanks, Frank, for the big tier 1. Very kind of you. All the support on the stream, for the record, is very appreciated. Y'all are lovely humans. I love doing this. It's the best.
Also, Malachite, don't you quote herbivore carnivore facts at me. I'll have you know, I went to college for 4 years for exactly that. I am aware of herbivores having eyes on the sides of their head so they could have non-binocular vision so they can see predators coming. You think I don't know this?
I mean, that's why I have eyes on the side of my head.
True. You know what's funny, though? Chameleons are predators. Like, they're hyper predators, and they've
Oh,
got
yeah, they
funky...
eat super bugs.
Yeah. Chameleons, fun fact also, this is a weird thing about chameleons. A lot of people assume they're like, you know, slow, lumbery chameleons. They only live, I think, for like 9 months to a year. And they have like one of the fastest metabolisms in the animal kingdom, and they live fast and die hard. Like they are just like.
Knowing that chameleons only live for a year is like
so.
the saddest thing I've ever heard.
They're like insects but lizards. Like they just.
That changes the entire context of Chameleon for the N64.
You mean Chameleon Twist?
Yeah.
Dude, Chameleon Twist might be the very most blockbuster core game. Like, I have, like, it's a joke I go back to frequently where I talk, because, like, as I have a lot of childhood memories of renting random N64 games from Blockbuster as a child, and, like, Chameleon Twist is one of the big ones where it's like, I don't know a single person that owned Chameleon Twist. Like,
I rented it from a video store called Beverly's.
Beverly, I need you in my ready room. What was the only other video like game rental store that used to be around me was Hollywood Video. But other than that, it was like Hollywood Video and Blockbuster. I don't think there was really much else near me.
Yeah, since I lived in bumfucked like middle of nowhere Kentucky at the time, it was like you had Beverly Video, and you had one other thing that it was not a chain. It was like a locally owned thing. But like, for the life of me, I would not be.
Whoa! Lobby just exploded.
Lobby just exploded.
Uh-oh, Strive didn't just die, did it?
I mean, I'm still online, I think.
Whoa. Okay, hold up. Make her in the room.
Alright. Making another Romeo then. Give me that
I don't like this
ID.
password. I like, at a quick glance, I read a slur. I don't know if you're going to do the same thing.
Alright, hang on. We're going to do the test.
They just like quickly glance at it. I was like, I don't like that.
I'm waiting with bated breath. Yeah, 6P.
Right? And, oh, we got 6P in it. You're right. People now they're gonna guess what the password is. They're gonna just do not type slurs into your computer trying to find my lobby in Guilty Gear Strive, please.
There we go.
The last lobby had 4 other lobbies with the same code.
Why is that a thing? Why can there be lobbies with the same passcode? I don't understand, man.
I'm pretty sure they just have baked in like 30 or so codes and you just get one at random.
But why?
Look, I didn't say it was a good system. It's just a system, okay?
Like, that's so Pixie. You just joined some random guy. Who's trying to die?
Yes, I'm here for Weebcup.
So
Sir, this is a Wendy's.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Dude, like, look, if that doesn't work out, let's go back to, like, Super Nintendo era password systems. Let me type in, like, on a grid, like, potion, cross, like, skeleton face, like, to get into a lobby or something.
I mean,
Like,
to be fair, that's what Melty Blood has, except it uses letters instead of potions.
weakness. All.
Unfortunate, I know.
So.
I should be able to use holy water in the game about vampires.
Yes, true, right. So, everybody, this is going to be an exciting, exciting match because we are getting Pixie stepping up here against Zay. Zay cruising on through. Zay has been making an absolute disaster of this here bracket, but Pixie has also been absolutely no slouch.
Yeah, I'm going to say, it feels like the narrative of this match is going to be Zay's very basic but effective and clean offense against what is essentially Pixie's very strong defense. Their willingness to hang back, play footsies, and try to stop you from just moving forward.
Right? Yeah, I'm very excited to see this. Also, is that local celebrity MCNA, Tager Lover, and David Cage Hater? How you doing, MCNA? Everyone say hi to MCNA. But Pixie and Zay Zay, this is going to be first to three as a reminder, everybody. This is winners finals.
Oh, and right now we're already seeing this play out, where Pixie's just kind of chilling, giving Zay Zay just enough rope to let them hang themselves. And Zay Zay just having to work to make their way in. Pixie smartly FDing here. Starting a basic string here, getting a hit. Not going too hard.
Oh, yeah. I don't think Pixie quite knew if they were going to be recovered in time for the far slash. And they're going to get back thrown for it. This is the disaster. Oh, God.
That's a kill. Pixie played that so clinically.
Yeah. No,
There was a surgery table and everything.
Zay Zay, well, they have like the very solid and respectable gameplay, but like you said, Pixie, they're cold and clinical. There's no emotion behind that Nagoriyuki mix.
Yeah, right now they are just playing a game of operation, and they are just looking at all the Soul's innards right now.
But Zay Zay's poking their way in. Theoretically, doesn't need that many openings, right? Oh no!
Oh, good
What?
reaction to the
What are
dash
you
cancel.
doing, gamer?
Oh my god!
My man is making shit up now.
Oh, big whiff on the 2H. That's going to be opportunity for Zay Zay. Close slash to call out the backdash, forcing out the burst from Pixie. Vortex to catch the jump out, throwing the Fafnir.
Dude. Pixie, reminder, it was earlier in the bracket, but we saw Pixie fight Doc, the Leo player, right? And you have to remember that Pixie threw a lot, and I mean a lot, of Berserker slashes. I think Pixie on defense is very paying attention and trying to be reactive and trying to do defensive throws, which, again, in a beginner bracket especially, is something really impressive. I think defense is one of those things that always typically develops secondary. So the fact that Pixie is paying so much attention to it and thinking about it so critically, I think is why they're here in the big winners finals.
No, for real. Like, their defense is what is paying dividends to them right now. And Zay Zay trying really hard to adjust.
The classic, the throw after Beyblade. That especially feels bad because you know that shouldn't work anymore.
Oh, here we go. Zay Zay trying to get something started here.
Try to go for the sneaky second bandit. Finds a little bit of a low, but Pixie has been mostly hit by, like, chip, right? They're trying not to get hit by, like, the bigger things. Like, these little 2Ks are getting snuck in, but those aren't going to kill Pixie, right?
Oh, but this is going to be one big clean hit for Zay Zay. We should either see a reset or some broken glass here. And we're getting a reset, baby. Don't know if it was intentional or not.
But my man hasn't spent any blood. Pixie not taking as much damage from that as you might expect. The 2H not going to reach. Oh, God. No, RC did too early.
Oh, but still respectable enough damage. And Zay Zay actually doesn't build any bar here right now.
I think he could have been dead, though, brother. Oh, he's spending it. Oh, he's spending it.
Spending that cash.
Bro, any of y'all CVS2 players, any of y'all got kids in a 401k and you're balding and you played CVS2? That was some paint the fence type beat.
Oh my god. Does that mean that now that I'm 30, I have to own a CVS2 cab?
Yes.
And then when I turn 40, I gotta get an SD cab?
Ow.
Oh, what a Fafnir forces out the burst from Pixie immediately.
Yeah, Pixie's had really great bursts so far. Zay Zay now getting dumpstered into the corner, and Pixie's doing such a good job at just taking apart the defense, but Pixie now has to be scared, right? Zay Zay, RC, gets hit by the second 2P.
Oh, but doesn't get the confirm.
Oh!
Throws the Fafnir again. Zay Zay maybe representing that Fafnir on offense just a little too much. Pixie just ready for it. Command throw, PRC, command throw again!
Man, that sucks.
Oh, yo, here we go. Checking the connection. So, one thing I want to say right now is I feel like Zay Zay might be a little spooked because there's one thing I've noticed them doing in this matchup that I feel like they haven't done in any other matchup. They feel a little spooked on using their DP.
Yeah.
I haven't seen a single reversal.
But you know what's funny? In that last game, right, there was like the opportunity where it was like, I thought, is he going to DP right now? And right when I saw that, Pixie went in Fukyo'd back 2S, and it's like, oh, he would have died. I'm glad he didn't. So, I mean, I feel like there's this extra layer of like, because of the way Pixie's been structuring his offense, it hasn't been, it feels like, as much of an option almost.
Yeah, it's
Like-
very much that...
Sorry, I was just going to say, I feel like you can count on one hand how many times Pixie's done close slash. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, for real. Like, Pixie's playing at such a range that it makes DP a difficult option, but that's also the reason why I think maybe DP might be worth it sometimes, if only to just hit those extended hurt boxes.
Yeah. Oh, my God. Really unfortunate drop there from Zay.
Oh,
what
my God.
is that setup, quote-unquote, from Pixie? He's done it like twice.
Oh, my God, the command throw from all the way downtown.
Bro, my man is hungry. He wants takeout.
Oh, my God. Watch McDonald's.
Oh. That's it. Pixie did the same thing last round, last game before. The Fukio forward command grab to try to assert dominance, but Zay now stuck in the corner, and
there we go.
Finally
First
finds
DP
a DP
of the entire set.
Okay, your nuggets.
Here we go again, baby.
All right, Zay is trying to cook it up. They're trying at least to, they're trying to go out on their own soul. Bad guy terms. Was that the nerfed Gunflame? That's a Jurassic Park on a kazoo if I've ever seen one.
Oh, God. Okay, we got one touch situation going here. If Zay can get one hit, that... I thought for sure that was supposed to be a pop-up and that was a whiffed burst, but they were just slightly too far for the RC to actually pop.
Yeah, weird, right? Beyblade gonna hit. Oh, no!
Makes the DP, but doesn't get the full punish.
A little bit too slow. That looked like a startup of a throw or something. Zay's going to be able to at least secure a round for themselves, denying the 6-round sweep.
Oh, my God. Okay. So the fact that Pixie was unable to punish that second DP that they had baited, you know that that's got to be on Zay's mind now.
Oh, heavens to Betsy. Yeah, that was going to be explosively bad. 5 feet out of the air. This is a little scary if you're Pixie, right? You look at him. He's got full blood up. If he gets hit, he's going to explode like Chip.
Oh, okay. Good throw tech, but oh, this is going to be so much damage.
He's been hit.
Ouch! Oh!
Ooh, reset! I don't know if it was intentional. Fafnir, that's so much damage.
All right, now if you're Pixie, I think you just go feral as a hog, right? He's looking for command grab or something. Zay manages to find a game for himself. Not going to get taken out 3-0.
I gotta say, the fact that they reacted to the / counter hit to combo into Vortex as the last hit of that game was kind of hot.
That was some heat for sure.
That was some heat. Yo, Zay is actually making those adjustments now. They're like, okay, no, you're playing safe. You're playing by the book. I'm taking away your bookmark. You gotta go chaos now. All right, we're looking at game 4 of this set.
Big old game for 6p.
What a far slash!
Oh, God. Oh, God.
Plus
Please
frames
help.
on plus frames on plus frames. 2S's. I like that burst to immediately keep the momentum.
You 2S, I'll 2S right back at you. Now, for Pixie, this is a little bit of a scary situation, right? You were fully dominant in the first couple games, and now you're really stuck in this situation where it feels like this reverse sweep is, like, possible. Zay has so much momentum on his side. However, you have to remember, you are Nagoriyuki!
Oh, this might be kind of bad for Pixie.
I don't know if I agree with, like, Fukio twice at a guy.
T-pose! No! What? That was exactly what you had to avoid, but just a little bit of a missed time on that command grab. Good punish.
The mash on the Rekka there. The bravery from Zay to hit 2K there.
Ah! That's worst case scenario, right? Now you get, I've got all this blood and nothing to do with it. Sounds like a Seinfeld episode. Kramer, I just went down. I got all this blood.
Oh, baits the anti-air attempt with the Air Bandit Bringer. Forces the burst out from Pixie.
Oh, wait, hold up.
Calls out backdash with Beyblade. This is going to be big for Pixie here, potentially.
Now we're seeing the close slashes. Oh, my God. Fukio forward super.
Wait, is that going to fully connect?
Oh, it is. And that's going to be it for this game. So this is going to be now one last round potentially. Can Pixie take it now?
All right. Yo, that walk back. The Chad walk back from Zay.
Nice catch.
Close slash doesn't quite get the confirm, but pushes them all the way to the corner.
That's how you have to fight vampires. That's D&D advice. Just close slash empty spaces and hope that they're there.
All right, Pixie just spending their bar, trying to find an escape here. Oh, Zay's just trying to play footsies, but Pixie says, nah. You ever hear about the 2000 sensation, Beyblade, spinning fighting tops?
Oh my god, this is so scary. That bite had to happen. He would have popped otherwise. Wait, this is really gonna hurt. Ouchies. But he's cooling
my
down.
God, I thought it was a win.
Yeah, there's not many more situations in fighting games where as a commentator, something happens that I deflate more and go, and we're moving on to the next game, than when someone has that little health and that little meter and Nagoriyuki has a full blood gauge and you just blocked a 2S. Like, you are so beyond fucking dead in that situation. It is hard to explain, but I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I don't know if you've been watching this bracket with me. I was a little bit predicting a Zay sweep in the back of my mind. So I'm shocked. Pixie was able to make that looks pretty convincing in that 3-1, especially towards the beginning. Zay was coming back in the end, but Pixie definitely proven again that they have done improved week over week. We are going to be jumping down to the loser's side of that bracket, of this here bracket, which is going to be Scratch Dragon and Boxer Rocks. Now, if you're new here, I see there's a couple first-time chatters in the chat for the record. Hi, how you doing? I hope you're having fun watching this here beginner bracket if it is your first time. In case you don't know how this works, in case you're not sure, top 3 each week of the beginner bracket is shot out of a cannon into the sun. They're banned. We don't want to talk to them anymore. We don't want to make eye contact with them when they discuss us. They're too good. They're no longer a beginner. So, what this means is that for the fight for first place, this is the only time those top 3 gamers are going to be able to try to fight for that first, right? After this, they're out. That's going to be their permanent placer in that big top 3, right? However, also important, this match coming up right now, this losers finals match, this is the match, as I call it, for the dogs, because this is going to determine who places in 4th and who places in 3rd. As in who gets banned tonight and who does not. So this is definitely going to be a high-stakes match. This is going to be between Boxer Rocks and Scratch Dragon.
And I got a question for you, Bones. Speaking of those top 3s.
Yeah.
Have you heard from Stinky Steve? Is he okay?
I see Steve around occasionally. Steve's doing
Okay,
great.
good. Okay, I was going to say, like, ever since you launched him into the sun, I haven't heard from him, and he seemed like a changed man.
He's... As far as I see what's great, and it fills me with a weird emotion that makes this feel like a more legitimate thing than a funny, dumb thing I stream on Monday nights. But, like, occasionally I will see gamers who I saw enter beginner cups a million times and just other shit. And they're just like, oh, yeah, they're a threat. And I'm just like, that warms the... Oh,
that warms me heartstrings.
Warms me heart. Mankind knew that they can.
Oh, but what's about to warm my heart is this match, because I'm going to be screaming. Everything's going to be on fire.
That classic match. Yes, this is going to be Scratch Dragon opens Box O Rocks. Malachite, you beat up Stinky Steve in the last Open Cup. You're banned from Beginner Cup, Malachite. How dare you beat up Stinky Steve?
I can't believe Stinky Steve's dead. Rest in peace.
You're like, how is Stinky Steve nowadays? Shows him in the Yamcha crater. With Malachite and R-Code looking at him like Vegeta and Nappa. See, I can make an anime reference. I made a bunch tonight. I feel like I've got an anime class.
Well, I mean,
now.
to be fair, a Cyberman did kill Yamcha, so...
He did. Oh, God. That fight... Oh, no!
Oh, my God. Box of Rocks, more like box of spaghetti right now.
Dude. Nice
Oh, my
stroke.
God. The stroke out under the 5K. Very nice.
Oh,
But
God.
Box of Rocks is still trying so hard to escape here. It's so difficult.
Dude, I gotta
Scratch
say...
Dragon's pressure is so good.
Scratch Dragon does some weird pressure. I don't know if all of you kind of get that vibe. They just do strange shit sometimes. Like, they did jump K, jump cancel, fall down, jump K again. Like, it's just like, what? Like, usually, I feel like when you fight Ram, you kind of expect, like, you know, the Rekkas, the stagger pressures, that, like, the 5K stuff. You don't expect weird freakazoid shit like that.
I know that I watched some old Sonic Fox stuff where Sonic Fox was doing stuff like that, but backing up with like RC slowdown. And then when you were throwing like kitty pounce and stuff into all of that, it makes it so scary.
Yeah, it makes it very weird. Like stuff like that. The empty jump from the top ropes into throw.
Honestly, I respect it.
Scratch Dragon with a very fast first game over Box O Rock. Scratch Dragon, again, has entered beginner cups before. For those of you who are seeing this and you're like, you know, you're sitting at your computer and you're like,
Excuse me, streamer. How is this a beginner?
Scratch Dragon has been entered This is the first time I think they have made this far of a distance. They've definitely placed pretty good before. Tillian can tell me. Tillian, can you tell me how many scratches entered and what they've usually placed at? I'm just curious. But Box of Rocks, I wouldn't count them out yet, dude. They are a whole-ass Box of Rocks.
Well, you know that Scratch Dragon is looking to scratch their name off that beginner list.
They're trying to scratch these logos.
Yeah, trying to scratch these logos off and replace them with other logos.
Ooh, big stroke.
Yo. That was a YOLO stroke, and it worked out. Force the burst out from scratch. This is a pretty good position for Box of Rocks here, especially with that back throw incident.
Nice
And
pickup. No super.
No super, so that might be a little dicey here, but Box of Rocks immediately just makes their way back in, and this should be the kill?
Nope, not yet.
Commentator's curse? That doesn't
Hey.
matter. That was still such a, like, that was such a mountain to climb.
Scratch got 7th in beginner in cup number 39. Was that the only one they answered? Also, Tillian, I'm having you work overtime. Can you give me the stats on Pixie? I need them on my desk Monday.
I need pictures of Pixie.
I need pictures of Pixie and I need them now.
Oh, okay, here we go. We got Ramlethal doing ramp things. The strike throws are real.
Oh, God, please help. Ramlethal is happening right now.
Big Blast Sonic, that's a heart beating you.
Ah!
Yo, we block those multiple overheads. Just dive out of the corner. Box of Rocks has got a whole Box of Rocks to climb here. They might be able to do it with that counter hit 6P especially. That's a good way to start. Just keep Scratch from escaping the corner.
Snopes out with Chemical Love. Hold on. Box of Rocks is not out of this, Muffler Man. They're
Oh,
not
but
out at
the
all.
Cats on the kitty pounce with the Chemical Love. With a close slash, no confirm.
Ooh, through the dive at the ground. Oh, the burst works. I wasn't sure if it was going to get baited.
Okay, tails them back down to the ground. That's the double overhead mix. BRC manages to sneak the throw out after the BRC. We are tied up 1-1 this round. Let's go.
That is a heartbreaker, dude. Yeah, you can tell. I think they're both they're breathing some air for a second. They're grabbing their inhalers.
They got their cut, man. They got to go. Swishing the water around. All right, trying to set up the neutral, no dice. Scratch avoiding it. Basic 5K anti-air confirm. All right, RC extension to bring him to the corner, potentially get some glass broken here. Not quite.
The jump back JS has been working so well for Scratch Dragon in those situations. Ouchie, ouchies.
Oh my god, so many strokes. To stroke against this character that's so difficult to low profile, Box of Rocks has got a box of courage, if you ask me.
High, low. Scratch very smartly FDing there, making the S stroke go a little bit short.
Oh, plus on whiff throws, not quite, you're dead.
Hoping the scramble paid out, but it did not. Box of Rocks is going to be going out in 4th place. They will be unfortunately losing the match for the Dogs, which does mean we have our top 3 sorted out, which, let me just say real quick, we're not going to see them for a second, but data coming in over the wire for Pixie FGC from Tillian Veffet. Tillian telling us this is Pixie's 10th Beginner Cup and the very first time they have made top 8, which I have to say, if you have seen their performance tonight, you would probably think it was less of a meteoric rise than that, but Pixie has been possessed by the samurai demon within them. So our grads have been locked in, but shout out to Box of Rocks, always one of the homies, always hanging out in these here beginner brackets. You'll get them soon. I know it. You're getting better week over week. I think genuinely the only thing I really saw losing in that last match, right, was like there was a couple confirms I think that didn't pan out the way they should have. Like there was a couple times where it's like should be broken glass, should be dead, and it wasn't quite there, which is just a scary proposition if you're fighting a ram, right? It feels like you need to either intentionally reset in those situations and make the most of it, or like otherwise those drops are quite bad, right? Which if you can like foresee the possibility of a drop, I think the other skill that comes in is just being able to scramble afterwards in an effective way, right?
And those are things that you just end up having to learn over time. But we got some things we got to learn over time here right now, like these losers finals.
Losers finals, everybody. 1st to 3. So these two are already locked in to be banned. However, this will be the last time any of these gamers get to fight for that illustrious first place to get that run back against Pixie. Waiting up on the grand final side is going to be Scratch Dragon versus Zay Zay, which I, for the record, have not made a single Tay Zunday joke this whole time. You may clap.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Good clap.
Now I feel like it's a mission for me at this point.
Wow, they actually picked the Eagle song. I always forget this is like a song you can pick.
No, yeah, it's called NSFW.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's N.S.F.W.
Yeah, I do not frequently listen to this in my spare time because I hear the opening riff every day of my life 900 times. So I'm like, I'm about good, you know what I mean?
I
Ow.
will tell you that once it gets started, it gets started. Kind of like how Zay Zay's getting started here. Calling out that backdash with the close slash.
I feel like Zay Zay is making this a lot closer than they had to. Whoa!
Oh, what was that DP?
Zay Zay, what the hell? She should have been dead 20 times.
Okay, you know what? Zay Zay's chilling. I think they've understood what they did wrong there. They just got to clean it up here. Good dash out from the sword explosion.
God, that was funny.
That was so funny.
Got the sword bag. Zay Zay now trying to fight for screen position. Finds that big old
what a
dove.
counter
Scratch Dragon
6B.
stuck in the corner. This is where Zay Zay has been able to cook. The chef hat is on. A little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper, a little bit of wild throw, but for what purpose?
All right, BRC back. That wild throw actually taking Ram out of the corner, giving Scratch Dragon potentially another shot at life, but no. We got a clean air-to-air confirm from Zay Zay.
What's that combo's notation? All right, here, JK, JK. Land 5K.
Okay. Oh, yo, this is so much damage off of just an errant 2D.
Nice
Oh my god.
Nice pickup for Zay Zay. I do feel like as a Soul player, pretty early on, you have to be nasty with the conversions. You know what I mean? That, like, needs to be in your blood to capitalize off those situations. Scratch Dragon now able to get some kitty cat pressure going.
Okay, here we go. Safe jump. Vortex is under the sword, and that should be game for Zay Zay.
My man had $100 burning a hole in his pocket. What do you think he was gonna do? Buy a coffee? Buy an expensive haircut? Or a sofa? No. This
I mean,
man's
isn't
gonna...
a Vortex just a very expensive sofa? You're
True.
just throwing it at somebody. Dude,
I always think of the voice on the character in SpongeBob who's like, I'd like a... And then it's like, hey, a Krabby Patty. Like, just the way he asks it slays you for some reason. All right, Zay Zay is up 1, everybody. As a reminder, this is first to 3. That 5K is for Scratch Dragon has been paying the bills.
Oh, for real, for real. It does your taxes. It slices, it dices, it chops, it mops, it does everything.
Oh no! What the hell?
Oh my god, that bandit revolver putting the back into the corner.
Bro, that was the revolver from Duck Game that just shoots straight back into your face.
Oh my god! That's some real barrel behind the door stuff.
Youch.
Okay, just 2S at the start. Oh, big throw.
That was supposed to be Bringer, wasn't it? Yeah, you're both right.
I thought he was trying to be funny and helicopter out of the corner, but I think you are correct. I think he's too high. I think he's too high.
No,
he is!
Oh, you're right!
RedMufflerMan, give me $1.
You know what? Next major, you got it.
Yeah.
I thought that laser beam was beefy and fatty. I was wrong. And you know what? I was so wrong that it caused Zay Zay to lose the game. I'm so sorry, my dude.
Yeah, Scratch Dragon able to scramble off that. That's something that it totally happens. I think that the reason it's weird and the reason you see RAM players drop that, and if you're a RAM player, Senshi, I know you're in chat. My understanding for why that happens is because it really depends on exactly when you sword tossed for how high up the wall they're going to be when they splat. And it's very difficult on the fly to know where you are, where the sword's going to be, when exactly what time you canceled into it. So it's really easy to accidentally do that. Like, I see top level, Evo top 8 level Rams still do that all the time. So there's something weird with it.
Okay, one thing I've been liking from Zay Zay is they like to use their burst very offensively. The moment they lose momentum on their offensive strings, they're willing to just like, you know what? No, screw it. I'm just going to spend burst. And I'm going to keep you here. You got to spend a resource or die.
Zay Zay is also a wild throw gamer in a way that I feel like would not be recommended, but is sure fun.
You know what? I feel like they got that extra dog in them.
I miss when Soul's wild throw had absolutely no downsides.
I too miss strike throw having no downside.
Oh god, accidentally getting that 6P into wild throw.
Oh god, Scratch has got meter for days. They are paying bills. Zay unfortunately brought to the debt collector.
Yeah, and my man was cranked up on a Tuesday. That was going to kill every day of the week.
Just playing some neutral. What a counter hit 6P. Zay almost with the nasty conversions, but not quite. Slightly too far away to get the dust loop.
Yeah, I think it's almost the 2 hits of the 5K actually doofed that up so that the JD wouldn't hit the 6P. Move him just far enough forward with the upper body invul that Kitty Cat Pounds completely whiffed.
Ooh, Zay's escapes from the corner.
Ooh.
He's varying him up a whole lot here.
Oh, no.
Strike throw mix.
You try to get out of the doghouse, and she just puts you back in.
And then she
Scratch Dragon.
baits your burst. That's payback, because Zay actually baited a burst earlier on in this set. The first 2 burst baits of the night have been in this match. My man, that was a pretty hard call out also on a burst. Clash it?
What a clash! The jump K to confirm. Let's go.
Yeah,
Zay
Zay's
tying up this game 1-1.
Zay's a jump K enjoyer. Ow.
Definitely got that melty in their blood.
Yeah, their blood's a little munty. Would you say that their Hime's a little bit Suki?
Maybe, just maybe.
Also, Scratch is cranked. You got to be a little nervous. Ooh.
Oh, the dash cancel. Scratch saying like, nah, I don't want to deal with any of that stuff. I'm just gonna mash through. I'm a Guilty Gear player.
Yeah, the dash cancels I feel like as Soul are a little bit risky because you really need to enforce respect for people to actually start respecting it, just because there is such a massive gap.
All right, going for the empty low. That jump H was so nice. The 6H whiff. They are forced to use PRC to keep themselves safe. That was very unfortunate for Zay.
Okay.
And Scratch has positive bonus.
Oh my god, dude, jump back JS for Scratch has been doing so much work. Not going to quite be enough, but
Vortex.
no way, Zay.
Oh,
You need one more hit. Jump back JS in the corner. I'm telling you, Scratch Dragon, if they don't want to be approached, they will not be. Jump back JS has been holding on, which is weird. I feel like usually you see Rams do jump back JH in the corner, but Scratch has been going for JS, and I feel like that's been throwing people off. They've been donking people from downtown in a way they haven't really expected, I feel.
No, yeah, it reminds me of the days of Street Fighter 4, back when Momochi found out that, like, if you just did jump back punch with Cody, it just solved all of your problems against every American player ever.
Why have we talked about Street Fighter 4 and specifically Cody like 19 times tonight? Rob!
Because I was a Cody player, I'm sorry.
Rob, thank you so much for the big 31 months. Holy shit, that is a lot of months. I really appreciate it. And that is an unfortunate burst and then an unfortunate reset. Oh, heavens to Betsy. This could not be going worse for Zay.
Oh, and we got Jacko theme. Soul's getting beat up to the theme of his wife.
Puts it on the
Hate to see
phonogram,
it.
rocks in the chair crying.
Oh my god. Oh, that's some broken glass, and we're gonna get a safe jump set up from this one.
Yeah.
Forces the meter out of Zay. Zay getting their turn going here, though.
Hold
Trying
up.
to use those plus frames as best as they can, keeping him jailed.
Hold up, so that positive.
Oh, the whip throw.
That FD coming in clutch. That's actually what's funny. Not a lot of people thinking about it, right? But since they were in positive, they had infinity meter to just FD literally
exactly.
everything Zay did there.
And right now, Scratch is looking at match point here. Okay, manages to get the escape. Dash cancel, pressure reset, catches the backdash with the gunflake. Run up full screen wild throw like your name is Kyle.
Yeah, let's do it. It should charge it up. Again, it should power it up as he does it. Another one. 6H? Yeah, it doesn't work
If they
anymore.
had done 6H, I think that would have killed.
Bro, hold on. No way. No way you let this happen. No way this happens. Throwing him out of DP. Heavens up. No way. Zay.
Not like this. Not like this, Zay. Oh, no.
He's alive.
He's alive. God, you're going to get the punish. I think all he had to hit was 6H. He just had to hit 6H there, right? Right?
Look, we all tried to breed an environment here of positivity. Of, you know, when you lose or when you win, you hit people with the GGs. I would be tight. I would punch a monitor if I got thrown 76 times and then fucking died while they had a pixel of life. I'm not gonna lie. Zay, thank you very much for playing. Scratch Dragon is gonna move on. We're gonna have our first graduation of the night. Hold up. All right, here we go. Y'all ready? Zay Zay. Sorry, too quiet. Zay Zay. Thank you very much for playing tonight. You are the dark horse of the bracket, Zay Zay. I think you are one of the only new people. Hey, the gamers are gaming. Hold on. Hold up. There's a mutiny in the background. Zay Zay, you are absolutely crushing it. Hold on. I'll shout you out more. Hold on. These sons of bitches think they better than you just because they in first and second place. They didn't even just mutiny and run the dang thing. Okay, hold up. We're gonna... we'll do more graduating in just a second. Hold up. We got a match.
At this point, both of their scores should start at -1, and they have to make their way back to 0.
This is going to be Scratch Dragon. Hold on, no. Zay Zay's not done yet. Zay Zay's now going to get the biggest one. We're going to save Zay Zay for last.
Zay Zay won as far as I'm concerned. They won the
As far as I know, Zay Zay's first. Zay Zay is now going to be the last and biggest graduation. Because he got sniped. All right. But hold up, real quick. Sorry, I do not want to undermine this match here and the importance of it. Pixie has been cutting up a swath throughout this whole bracket. And now Scratch Dragon is trying to run it back.
Oh, what a burst bait from Scratch Dragon.
Ow,
Showing
ow,
how
ow.
dominant they are. You don't got to say a word.
Oh, no. Scratch Dragon has a fan in chat, and they've got a check mark. Shit. If you're another check mark hiding in the wings, please give Pixie your power.
Or give me that check mark. That'd be pretty cool.
If you're not using it, give it to me. Oh, God. Oh, please help.
Okay, forces at the YRC. Scratch Dragon getting that party started with the windshield wipers.
Yeah, I could be wrong. I do not think these two encountered each other in bracket.
I do not think so, but you would have to check the numbers.
No, they did not. So this is not a grudge match. These two are now meeting each other. I'm going to write a strongly worded letter to Daisuke and the corporation he works for. Oh, God. There is now a second page to the letter.
The way that Nago was
You gotta be kidding me, dude. Into his loving embrace.
Oh my God!
Shit. My man was just waiting mid-screen with his mouth open. She just wandered into it.
Oh my God, this has been one hell of a game one. And it's still not done. Okay, the jump back slash, like your Cody Street Fighter 4, let's go.
Yeah, those two different times they BRC'd forward into instantly dying.
All right, Nago's blood is calming down here. Manages to hit a clutch 2S. Forces at the YRC from Scratch Dragon. Good throw tech. We're going back to neutral, but yo!
Oh, actually, yeah. I think they were a little bit farther away from the corner than they thought they were. A little bit of life on the table now. Finding the 2K. Not enough.
All right, but Scratch has got 50 bar on deck.
Didn't need it. Windshield wipies.
Oh man, it's like you're driving down the highway and you just hit a Nakaryuki-sized fly on your windshield.
Yeah, dude. I always think of, whenever I say that, it's like a very dumb specific thing, but I always think of the opening of Men in Black 1 with the dragonfly getting run over by the truck, or like slamming into it. Like the whole opening is that. I always think of that whenever anybody's talking about like windshield wipers or anything. I think that was like one of the, in a weird way, as a kid, that might have been just the first time I acknowledged windshield wipers existed. You know what I mean? Just one of those weird things. Sorry, that's an aside.
I would say Men in Black was a pretty formative experience for us all, but just in different ways.
Oh no!
You know what? No confirm though.
Oh no!
You know what? This is the sequel though. Oh! With the confirming the Canadian burst.
How's the maple syrup up there, dog? I heard it's good straight from the tap.
Oh my God! Scratch Dragon is about to get their life scratched out if they don't think of something here.
God, bro, my man is getting.
The 2S, the slight walk-up 2S, saying no. There are no footsies allowed in this household.
Sometimes life is bad, but it's okay. That's what round 2 is for.
All right. Scratch is setting up that pressure, gets thrown out for their trouble. That 6K setup looks really funky, actually, from Pixie. I like it a lot. Oh, the up RC to get them just a little bit of extra height.
That is a weird ender to go for there, the double DP, because I think theoretically that's going to give Pixie quite a bit of blood. Not really. He's cooling down, actually. I'm totally full of it. Scratch Dragon's only got a little bit, and Pixie, of anybody, has had the defense to weather the storm more than anybody else. They find that dash forward into it. Pixie's got to tie it up 1-1. You're exhausted. Zay, you were gaming. You were doing that real high-octane soul gameplay that I feel like does just get you tired. Like,
Zay, there's never been a beginner cup player where I literally want to walk up to you and give you a hug, and if you are of age, an alcoholic beverage.
I'm glad you specified the beverage. That sentence was starting to go a direction. I was like, okay, Red Muffler Man, thanks for being on. Give me a big smooch on the lips, Zay.
Oh, God, no, please.
Anyway,
I am spoken for.
Pixie Scratch Dragon tied up 1-1.
Oh, yo, Beyblade, let it rip. All the way to the corner.
Oh,
Rekka
God.
Had enough space for them to jump out, but then Pixie just said, no, none of that.
I feel like that was a bit of unnecessary PRC. I don't think you were in that much danger.
Oh, okay, force up the burst from Pixie with that counter 6H. Pixie just got a lot of blood to spend here, and they're spending it.
Look,
Teleporting like your name's Goku.
You know me. I'm a Scratch Dragon fan. They've been cooking this whole bracket. Scratch Dragon, you have regrettably had the worst BRCs I have ever seen in my life. I'm sorry to say it, and I think chat would agree. With a heavy heart.
Cool. All right, Scratch has managed to jail Pixie in the corner, so they're going to try to get their game plan started here. But Pixie's defense has actually been pretty next level here, other than, you know, getting dumped here.
Other than, you know, getting shot by a giant laser beam and losing a ton of life. But Pixie has got full blood.
They just need one moment.
Or no blood. I don't know what you say here in this situation, but the far slash from Ram is going to win it out. Not going to burst, just holding on to it.
Oh, yeah, I respect it. Honestly, if I were Scratch, I probably would have done something stupid and tried to bait the burst. So, you know what? Good for them for just keeping it straight.
Oh no! 2H not going to hit in the front fast enough, and the 6H
counter hit again.
Yeah,
I think Pixie's going for a lot of fuzzy throw tech, and Scratch is throwing in those 6Hs. It's throwing off the timing on that fuzzy mashing.
Yeah, I think they are too. I think you're right.
Oh, dash cancel stuff!
Oh, God. Stuck in the corner. Getting hit. Please help. Laser beam or Waterbato. Just got to mort him a little bit. Pixie does $50, so you do have to somewhat respect Reversal Super. But I don't think... And that's going to be a YRC. This actually could be huge. This could be huge!
Oh, one more mix, but that BRC is going to kind of stabilize this game state a little bit here. Oh, what a trade!
Scratch Dragon staying alive. Going to make it 2-1 right now over Pixie.
Oh, my God. That trade with the 2K is like the worst thing I feel that Pixie could have asked for. It's just being put right at that range where Ram can threaten her like actual neutral buttons that likely outspeed yours in that situation.
Yeah, that's the thing, right? Her far slash is, all things considered, for the range pretty quick, especially if you're...
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, maybe Nagoriyuki, I think, could 5K there, and it would relatively work, but I'm not quite sure.
All right, we're in game 4.
Uh-oh.
Oh, these throws are not plus on whiff. Oh, big 2S counter here, taking Scratch all the way to the corner.
Oh, no!
Oh, but they don't actually get the wall break!
I think they meant to do super, just goofed it up in some variety.
And now they're trapped in the corner with Scratch. Here we go, OTG setups.
Coming on in. YRC gonna make it go. Oh, God.
Oh, you know they're trying to find a way to empty out this blood as fast as they can. No, doesn't matter. 2K6H seals the deal on this game 1.
Youch. I do feel like there was a little bit of slop optimization Pixie could have thrown in to kill there, right? Some sort of YRC action of some sort, but it all worked out.
Well, I'm liking Scratch's use of these dash cancel swords just to get that little bit of extra space and make their offense just slightly more scary.
The dash cancel.
Speaking of dash cancel.
Did you see how long she was dashing for? I think
yeah.
She was stuck. Oh,
that
God,
was like
help.
a Dragon Ball Z dash.
Oh, God, help. Scratch Dragon trying to tie this up right now because it is going to go down to last round. If Scratch Dragon takes this, it will be a reset.
All All right, DP. Oh, doesn't quite have the blood to make that 6H hit. They were just out of range to get that extra blood bar. Just, yo, the ticking of the throws.
We've been known to take some throws in these streets.
Sometimes. Oh, but yo, Pixie with these fuzzy throws to consistently tech this.
Yeah,
Pixie's just been teching nonstop. Tech monster.
Pixie's allergic to throws. It's bad for their skin. They don't want to deal with it. Oh, God.
Oh, this is going to be a lot of damage. More Tobato. And this is going to be a safe jump setup.
Help,
Oh,
pinned
man.
down by swords. Scratch Dragon's running it. Attack, but Pixie is going to be rough.
Ooh, okay, you know what? They got it. They just didn't want to whiff the throw and die, so they said screw it. But
now
this
you're...
is a very bad place for Pixie.
Yeah, this could be a low. I've never
They're
seen
not
a man
FD.
teleport into a sweep that hard.
Oh my god.
That's like, this like you could convince me that move is that Nagoriyuki appears in front of you and trips. Like, he just suddenly was there. And that is going to be a reset, everybody. Scratch Dragon gonna throw Pixie onto the loser's side of the bracket. It is now going to be 0-0. Let's see, can Scratch Dragon keep the momentum up? Has Pixie run out of their steam? Have they maybe kind of like hit a little bit of the night? Maybe they've been playing too much video game? Not sure, because it looks like Scratch Dragon has not lost any momentum at all.
I think it's one of these things where Pixie is used to standing at that mid-range or right outside of mid-range and willing to challenge a lot of that forward movement. But it's very difficult when Ram can do a lot of that same style of gameplay. It might be moving Pixie a bit out of their comfort zone.
Yeah, Pixie blowing a lot of blood in that sequence, and they're going to get anti-aired by 5K. Scratch Dragon has been such a 5K enjoyer.
Oh, just gets frame trapped by the Rekka. Rekka starter actually going to do quite a bit of damage here. No super, but Windshield Wiper is going to still do a ton of damage.
And the Blade, okay, hold on. That's an RC up, so that's going to be some damage for sure, and you can't really burst that. Oh, no!
What a big drop! The resets, though, the Sloptimals, but we're bursting our blood!
Oh my god, just keep them blocking. You cannot stop making them block.
Oh, and we actually catch them on the way down, jailing them with the clone. They didn't FD and die of chip.
Holy shit, Pixie, you're a gamer.
Oh my god, Pixie, you're such a gamer. All right, jumping over that far slash, we just cannot find the hit. Scratch now, it's party time, forcing the burst out of Pixie. Oh, and Scratch is just tickling your nose with these tick throws.
Yeah, and they rack up so fast, especially when Nagoriyuki's got a lot of blood, as he does now, and Pixie is stuck in jail, and that tech, those tech situations have been disastrous for Pixie, dude.
For real, because at the very least, yeah, you tech, but Ram almost always ends up getting the sword back to shoot through. What a 6H! Forces the burst out of Pixie, but still did a sizable chunk of damage, and that close slash counter hit.
Hold on, Pixie. The Pixie is aggressive. They have turned up the heat. Is this going to be an RC into an extension of some sort? This should be deader than dead. No!
Oh, but you know what? Plus on whiff throws. We take that with a perfect.
That was minus on whiff. She got hit.
No, that's plus on whiff in these streets.
You know what game? Not to keep talking about it. You know what game had some plus on whiff throws, dude? Street Fighter 4. Anytime a throw was whiffed, you won the situation. Like, every single time. Shit was crazy.
God.
Like,
I think about throw situations in Street Fighter 4 like every single day.
You ever think about how Cody's back throw, if you just hold up forward, is a 4-frame save jump? Anyway.
Every single day. So we're getting started here with game 2 of the second set. Scratch is just bad. Their batting average for run-up 2K has been absolutely crazy. Pixie's just having a really hard time challenging it.
Yeah, and this is doing a ton considering the starter it was, dude. Pixie does have some blood to work with, but I mean, it is hard to... Yeah, Pixie's been reliant on that 2K6H quite a lot, right? Because on counter hit, it does combo, but obviously that's going to lose in a clash situation every single day of the week.
Yeah, and Scratch is just... Again, they've been mixing up so well between run-up 2K as well as just utilizing their ridiculous far slash normals and neutral.
They didn't have a sword, and there was no contestation on the kitty cat flip, and that's going to be a laser beam super for days. Ow.
34. You see that number, gang? I couldn't see it. I gotta check my eyes out.
Yeah, true. Dasuke's got that vision.
Ooh, okay. This is gonna be really dicey for Pixie. They have a decent amount of blood to work with, but oh, I might have spoke too soon here.
Hold up, hold up, hold up. Finds that throw into an RC. Gonna break the wall, but now you're going back to Nooch against a Ram with 50 meter. Gonna BRC forward.
Oh, the 2S actually catching the BRC from scratch again.
Man, that was a dinger. You saw Nagoriyuki revving that up behind his shoulder. Like,
no, yeah, he was getting ready. And then Ramlethal's like, I have BRC'd. I shall be safe. Oh, no, my ankles.
they have been slain.
My Achilles tendon. They have been severed. Oh, yo, making the way in with that delay.
Maybe I should have fucking worn shoes in this goddamn video game or some shit. I don't know.
I feel like I need to mod my game to give Ramlethal some Jordans.
Just give her some Nikes.
Yeah, please. Oh, my God.
Last in the word of the White Bees. Pixie has a full blood gauge to work with, though, and that is going to be guaranteed for sure. Now you got to deal with all this Nago pressure, respecting the Mortabato, but it's actually going to be a wire seat. Oh, no.
To catch the run-up throw from scratch? Oh, but the back throw incidents that you could tell, and they tried to bait that burst.
Yeah, they tried, but oh my God. YRC again?
YRC again?
Pixie's got $50.
R/ the anti-air button.
Ramlethal doesn't deserve Jordans? You may be right.
Ramlethal might not deserve Jordans, actually.
Give Ramlethal some, like, picture, like, the ugliest pair of shoes that are meant for, like, nurses.
I am giving her Crocs.
Yeah, I mean, but Crocs are comfy.
They're comfy, but they're so fucking ugly.
Yeah, give her Uggs. Oh, she basic. Yeah, give her Uggs. Nah, for sure. Ram players wear Uggs. This is something I can get behind.
Oh my God. Okay, so we're looking at 1-1 going into game 3 of the second set. Oh my God, it's such a scary situation for Pixie to be able to hit buttons because they have no blood on deck a lot of the time. So it's so difficult to challenge this character.
What a scoop. More news at 11. Scratch Dragon now stuck in the corner. That's going to be a YRC into a quick corner escape. And Pixie, when they've been in the corner, it feels like it has been lights out. Despite the fact that their defense has been rock stop. They're adapting.
Oh my God, scoop!
They're adapting. Something's changing in the waters. Yes, Leo's command grab is not throw invul, but I do believe it's the only thing in the game that isn't, if I'm not totally wrong, MudRuffleman, right? I think Leo's command grab...
Every other command throw in the game, to my knowledge, throw invul! That should be a kill!
Oh, no!
Yo, yes!
That's dead.
That is so unfortunate!
That sucks.
Oh, that was the most tragic back throw incident I have ever seen.
That was serious. That's a back throw incident where, you know, Pixie is like, I am so sorry, brother. Like,
oh my God. Now, if I were Pixie, I'd be like, hey, yo, damn, we take those.
I mean, don't get me wrong. We take those every day of the week. It's just like, usually a back throw incident is like, yeah, I snuck that in. That's just like, I'm sorry, you fucked up. Like,
oh, God. But yes, every other command throw in the game other than Leo's is throw invul.
yeah. Which is why you actually don't see Leo's a whole lot.
Yeah. But it also hits from, like, half goddamn screen.
Yeah, but people be mashing throw on Leo. So,
You're
like,
right.
oh, God, that's a big counter hit. Yeah, it's going to be a quick burst from Pixie. Actually separating Scratch Dragon from their sword quite a bit. They're going to pop. Are they punishable?
They're alive!
He's alive? Oh! Holy shit. My heart stopped for a second.
That was almost the hypest thing I've ever seen.
Bro, if she actually died from chip from that, I would have screeched.
Oh my God, they're popping again.
Bro, Pixie is now the poppinest gamer. He's trying to cruise on in, but okay, he's got a full blood gauge to work with, and theoretically, you just dump it at this point, right? Like, oh no! These clones keep trading!
The JS just keeping this man in jail. Pixie fighting for their life out here and just can't make their way out of the Ram Zone.
Can't make it out of the Ram Zone. I see what you're saying, Suku, and like theoretically using your command grab to like beat an offensive throw is something that occasionally happens. It's just risky, especially because like the exact timing that Ram is going to be coming at Nagoriyuki for that throw is so variable that like it's like, what are you reacting to? Her actually just running at you and about to do throw? Like, throw's got 2 frames of startup. You gotta be pretty guessy. So it's usually just not worth the guesswork. Throw teching is just so much more lenient that like you can do it a lot easier.
Not to mention, you can fuzzy throw tech. You can't fuzzy command throw.
Yeah. Like the timing, they would have to attempt to throw you basically during the first like 5 frames of your throw. You know what I mean? Of your command grab for that to work. But sorry, that is not
meanwhile,
a
with
work.
fuzzy throw tech, you're usually pretty fine.
Scratch Dragon is up to Red Muffler Man, looking to win this reset bracket against Pixie, but Pixie has definitely not been giving it up.
Oh, what a counter hit from Pixie. Getting the conversion all the way in the corner, building up a little bit more of that blood, forcing the burst and a scratch. Oh, what a 2S to snipe the landing like you're playing Gundam.
I gotta say, when the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that was a footsie.
Woo-hoo-hoo.
Oh, okay, getting a little too saucy with a Pixie.
Like Goku. That was some real footsies right there.
Back throw incident.
Plus on whip throws.
Oh, good God.
You know what? It's a reset. Yo, Scratch has been getting so much mileage out of the YRCs, and Pixie has shown that they don't really want to go much out of their way to try to bait those YRCs out.
Yeah, but also, bro, look at Pixie's risk. This is scary.
My God!
Nice. They have found an answer. So that, Suku, to your question where you were like, could they do that to avoid a throw tech situation? I think the big thing is Pixie just needed to figure out other stuff to press. That was a 6P after that throw tech to beat the thing that has been duffing them every time after the situation. That's the adaptation.
Big adaptation. Kitty cat pounce. It's plus. Why is it plus? Daisuke, I want to talk.
I just want to talk.
I just want to talk, Daisuke.
Daisuke, I just...
Backdash!
What a backdash indeed. Pixie's going to tie it up 2-2, dude.
Oh my God. We have the potential to hit double Luigi.
Potential. This could go down in grand finals double Luigi, everybody. There's an odds. There's a chance.
Oh, baby. But it's okay, because Zay's already won the tournament.
Oh, yeah, true. Yeah, shout out to...
This is the fight for 2nd and 3rd place.
Dude, I just saw Pixie's avatar jumping up and down.
No, yeah. They got to get that blood pumping virtually and physically.
Pixie got off the setup and was just going, yeah, baby, let's go. Wait, no, that wasn't Pixie. That wasn't Pixie. Okay, no, that was Scratch Dragon. Sorry. I saw the Nagori-ish looky avatar and I assumed, but no, that was Scratch Dragon. They're pumping themselves up for the last game of the night, everybody.
All right, here we go. Game 5 of set number 2. Who's going to get the glory of Weebcup? What is it, 43? Yeah,
43.
Weebcup 43 champion. Oh my God, Pixie is playing some immaculate footsies right here.
But now Pixie's in the corner where Scratch Dragon's offense...
But the backest of throws
has been totally blowed up by the back throw, but then manages to just escape via the air again, which I feel like Pixie has...
The backest of throws! And no meter this time. Forces Scratch to use their burst. The whiffest of punishes with that bar slash.
Bring her back down to the ground. She's only got a little bit of life. The chip is racking up. The JS hits cross up for some reason known only to God.
Daisuke, I just want to talk. This hits, right?
Yeah.
Oh no, it doesn't hit!
Oh, and then the immediate, oh my God, the RC, the red connects, the whips!
Pixie, no!
Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, the scramblies,
YRC, what you got, brother? YRC right back at you, tech!
Oh my God, the jump back heavy!
The jump back heavy, dude, giving Scratch Dragon a taste of their little own medicine, RC. Going down potentially the last round here.
All right, catches them with the Beyblade, doesn't quite get the confirm off of it. Jump back heavy of their own, swaps them into the corner, trying to get their offense started here.
Oh my God, Pixie is holding up back for dear life. Now stuck with these swords.
swords and so much blood in the bar, but the back throw again!
Oh my god, these back throws have just been working, and that 2H could have spelled disaster for you!
Oh, now they're just playing footsies. They're trying to play around that burst.
Oh god, hit by the... Okay. So Scratch Dragon's going to be able to get some wall breakage here. Oh no!
Oh, they tried to go for the Mortabano, but didn't start up in time. Mortabano on round start! Yo!
Bro, she just slapped the sword into the dirt. We are now in double Luigi situation. One
oh my
round
God, I don't know if I can take
left.
this, Bones. Oh, I didn't know what side that hit on, but it doesn't matter because you have been punished.
Oh my god, scrambles. The 6K was a whiff, but it's okay. Plus, I whiffed a JS hit from across the goddamn county line, dude.
Oh, and the PRC to call out the backdash, forcing the burst out of Pixie. Oh, for that weird stuff. Jump back heavy.
I think that was a
Steal their
mistake. That FD blasted her across the universe.
Jesus. All right.
Kitty cat bounce hit.
Oh, this might not quite kill. They couldn't get any bar spent on there, unfortunately. Now we're back in neutral. Pixie, BRC in a prayer.
Pixie's got blood. They've got blood. The clone desperation works. You have to weather this storm. You have to weather this storm. And Scratch, the question is, do you IRC? Yes, you do. You do it right now. Do you IRC back? Tech on the throw.
And the jump back slash. And Scratch Dragon is your Weebcup 43 champion.
Scratch Dragon is gonna take it with the classic, the jump back JS with just a little bit of life left. These were some goddamn quality matches, I feel like, this whole night. Everybody, you really put in the work. I was having a fantastic time watching everybody's games. Okay, hold up. Now we've got to do all 3 graduations in a row because our players mutinied and ran the set before I could. But it's okay. We're going to do it.
Guys.
We're going to do it. Okay. Y'all ready to send off our gamers? To our 3rd place finisher of the night, to Lord Zay, the soul that electrified everybody in the bracket. Towards the end, you started to meet your match, but up until that point, you were looking untouchable. You were looking unbeatable. You were absolutely crushing it. Everyone was a huge fan, and I gotta say, you know what I love doing? Sticking it to the fans. You banned. We're never gonna see you again, Zay. Adios. Good job taking 3rd place tonight as the dark horse of the tournament. Up on the grand final side of things, Pixie had one of the most meteoric rises. 10 beginner cups entered, never even touched top 8, and then managed to get all the way up to winners and grand finals in the same night. Can you believe it? And tonight they're going to be banned in that big illustrious 2nd place. Shout outs to Pixie, the Nagore Yuki that rocked the world. Couldn't have asked for a better grand finals, Pixie, and you were the biggest part of it because Scratch Dragon may have come out on top, but that was double Luigi down to the wire. Could have gone either way. Scratch Dragon, your RAM has been looking better and better and better every single time that we have seen you. And I gotta say, finally, I have the honor and privilege of denying everybody the right of seeing a RAM player ever again. You are banned. Out in 1st place, Scratch Dragon. Good shit tonight, buddy. We will see you on the open bracket, all 3 of you. In case you don't know, there's an open bracket every Tuesday night that runs at 7:30 Eastern Time, streamed on the Lord Seamouse channel. If you get banned from Beginner Cup, or if you think that it's just a fun thing you want to do, hop on in there. Those gamers will sort you out. It's always a great time. Red Muffler Man, thank you so much for joining me on commentary. It is always an absolute pleasure. Please plug everything you would like to plug except for Fate Go.
Well, in that case, yeah, I do streaming and I'm on the Twitter, so you can follow me on Twitter at RedMufflerMan. I also do YouTube stuff at RedMufflerMan and Twitch at RedMufflerMan. If the idea of a guy that screams about fighting games and pretends he's funny is cool to you, then feel free to hop on in.
Thank you again, dude. I always love having you on. You're the best, and I will let you go. I'll let you go and have the rest of your night, okay?
All right, you take it easy, my dude. Have a good one, and thank you so much for having me on here again. I always love doing this.
Oh, well, thank you. I'll see you later, buddy. Boom. Another one in the books. Whew. Good job, everybody. No, that was so much fun, man. I gotta say, like, I have commentated a lot of these at this point, but that is, I could not have asked for, like, a better, it feels like more balanced matches that we saw. You know what I mean? So thank you again, everybody, for watching. Thank you, everybody, for everybody playing. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to try to find a raid to throw all of y'all at. I will make a tweet for the winners and the new bracket and whatnot afterwards if you're interested in signing up. But for now, I do have to thank all of the lovely follows and stuff like that. If you want to be thanked in the outro, this is the time to drop the follow, drop the sub, whatever it is you want to do. I really appreciate all the support on the stream. You're all the best. Oh, wait, hold on. No, we need that to be louder. No. That's not acceptable. Thank you so much to the following gamers for their support. Smoky Mountain, Coke Bear, Aiden CG for the lovely 7 months, Stranded Ninja, Tansy Wild Ride, Sajam for the big raid, Tenno CD, Roy Fire God, Palagra69, Soul Survivor, Masty Corey, Monty Swat, Irv Ellers, Marla Shid 22, Jomokin for the big sub, Party Flavor, Anosen for the big Primaroonie, Mystic Juicer, Divine Dark, Omnom Wombat for the 3 months, Frank the Tank for the big sub, thank you so much, and Rob for the 33 months, 31 months, and YCS for the big follow. Thank you all so much. It means a lot to me. Really appreciate y'all. And Sukulanti for the big follow at the very last minute. And remember, everybody, no matter how hard it gets, we will always have Uno. Good job tonight, everybody. You really played your hearts out. Who am I gonna send y'all at? Let's see. Who's streaming? Who be streaming fighting games out there right now? Esky's watching TNS. Let me see. Snake Eyes is playing some Strive, it looks like. Hotashi's streaming. Old Nubenheimer streaming. Jin Kitsu's streaming. Mustache Villain is playing BB Tag? That's actually an inspired pick. No, we're going to raid Mustache Villain. You kidding me? Oh, no shot. No shot we're raiding Mustache Villain. Thank you all so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Go watch some BB Tag. It's good for you. Eat your vegetables. Catch y'all later, okay?